Hello, everyone, and welcome to SAFC Fan TV with me, Conrad. Emma's not with us, as you can clearly see at the moment. She might be joining us later on. Had a bit of an emergency came up, so give her our best, and she'll be with us shortly. She's probably still knackered from spending all night outside the Academy of Light last night to get no sign-ins, and then as soon as we left, they were still there for another, 2-3 hours before we signed all them 4 players. So lesson learnt for for January. Need to stay till the lights go off, I guess. We've got some people in already. We've got Lois Griffin, come on, Sunderland, with Stuart Wormleighton, is that how I say it? New member, so thank you very much for that. Bull 200. I can't read, lads and lasses, I can't read. Bull 265, come on, red and white. Paul Armstrong, hi, Conrad and Emma. Nope. So what do you think of the 4 signs that came through? Coffee Goblin, all right, Conrad. So them 4 transfers. Yep, I'll get to them in a minute. And Daniel Jobbins says, Wilson on the bench. It's not Wilson. It's, as Mike always goes, Isidore. Wilson, Isidore. I've got to do it, even for Mike as well. I've got to do it as well. The 4 signings. I mean, they've been strongly rumoured throughout the evening. We were sort of hoping to catch a glimpse of them when Emma was down at the Academy of Light last night, but not to be. I think she saw Meppin getting his picture taken and what have you from the side of the road that we were allowed to in case they got a fine. Although SAFC Tom did say he would pay the fine if Emma ran down and got the scoop. So does that count as like 0.5 of announcing a signing, like when we did Defoe that time? I don't know. Maybe I'm just giving us a bit too much credit. I'm pleased with Metvin. I did this all last night. It's not Charlie Metvin. It's Chris Mepham. Pleased with him. I think he's a very good, experienced centre-back. And with Elise being made of glass, which it seems to be, I think we have to... he's a good one to bring in, especially with Trent going out on loan. Ahmed Abdulli, 20-year-old striker, arrives from Kent. It's another play. At least he plays up front, but it screams of a bit of like Hamir, Rusin, Burstow, and Mayenda all of last season. I can't say I've ever heard of him before, but it's a striker, so let's see how he gets on. We've got Milan Alexic as well, 19-year-old, 4-year deal. Does anyone know what position he plays? Because I'll be honest, I've been that busy today, I haven't done my research on where he plays. So if anyone could help me out with that, that would be really appreciated. And then we have Samed, who I've been told is like a sitting CDM and has some played in the Champions League as well. So that would be a big improvement to have a sitting defensive midfielder in our team as well. So I suppose I'm not disappointed with the transfer window in the end. I think it was just a bit of an anticlimax for our night on the stream. We all know that parent doors and, breaking into the Academy of Light is what we like to see. It didn't quite turn out that way, but we saw one player out there. SAFC Fan says midfield, Coffee Goblin attacking CM. I think he plays midfield, attacking CM. That build-up won by Sunderland admins was shocking. 20 minutes wait for a young lad barely played any men's football. Which one are you on about there, Coffee Goblin? I'm lacking sleep, but I'm here. I'm the only one here as well, bringing you fantastic commentary, or I'll try to at least anyway. Mainly, I'm really pleased today because today is the first day of the season that I can actually say back to Ballard when they do a pass back, because that was our like go-to last season. That Dan Ballard, there was always just pass it back to him. We got nothing. The striker, the admin tease for the 4th signing. All right, is this the birthday cake blowing out I saw or something like that? We've not got great. I mean, the Wilson one was very good, the castaway ball, but you've seen some of the other clubs and their announcements. I think Burnley's very famous for their announcements at the moment. So. Solid start, but you've got some work to catch up. Let's have a look through the team. We've got a couple of changes. So we've got Patterson in goal. As you can see along the bottom, it's there as well. So Anthony Patterson in goal. Hume, 09, Ballard in place of the injured Elise. Dennis Sirkin at left back. we've got Job, we've got Brown, we've got Chris Rigg, and then in our front three, we've got Roberts, Mundell, and Mayenda leading the line. On the bench, because it's not on my screen, I'm going to have to I'm going to wait for it to roll around and do this seamlessly, so you wouldn't even notice. We've got Moore, Rusin, Isidore, Hjelde, Poveda, Watson, Crompton, Jones, and Tutirov. I'm guessing Crompton, Jones, and Tutirov. Are they part of our like under 21s? Are they some of the ones that they've brought along in place of, because obviously the new signings can't be in the squad yet, and obviously we let Ekwa, Triantis, and Amir all go. So are they just ones that we've put in? Might be a bit short on the ground today, so you could see maybe game time for Watson if Mundell's out. Isidore as well could come in for Mundell or Hjelde. Not Hjelde's because his name's long there. Mayenda. Poveda to get some minutes as well, maybe. He did well in the under 21s game the other night. Bennett did really well the other night as well with a double, and looked a bit lively. So it's interesting to see him still not part of this. Have we loaned him out? I didn't see anything like that. I might have missed anything. Coffee Goblin, have you seen how long AJ is out? 4 weeks. Poor lad. He's the new Mensah. I love John Mensah. He was amazing. But yeah, he does seem to get about 3 or 4 games in, and then he's out again for a bit, which is a shame because he's a really, really good player for us. Tutirov is the young Ukrainian wide player, isn't he? You tell me. I don't do my research, and maybe that's why I don't do this professionally. Maybe I should. David Joblin, good afternoon. Good afternoon, David. How are you doing? Let's have a look at the Portsmouth lineup. I've got this down here for me just before the game starts. Hang on, they're just showing a goal against Newcastle, so it's always nice, isn't it? It was Barini's at the Stadium of Light when he smacked it in from about 20 yards after the Altidore first touch layoff. So for Portsmouth, I've got Will Norris in goal, Jordan Willis, Zach Swanson, Riley Towler, Connor Ogilvie, Andre Dussel, Marlon Pack, Matt Ritchie. Is that the Matt Ritchie from Newcastle? Callum Lang, Sam Silvera, and Christian Sadie. We'll go Sadie. Sadie's up front. Don't know what she's doing up there. It's 2024. You can't assume nowadays. So, in a few minutes till kickoff. I haven't put the scores along the bottom as I planned to that we've all predicted. So I'll read out the predicted scores from all of us on Fan TV. And if you want to get yours in as well, just so that we can have a little bit of a laugh, keep us going. So Terry has gone for 2-0 to Sunderland. Myself and Jacob have gone for 2-1 to Sunderland. Mike has gone for the ambitious 4-0. I do really hope Mike's right, even though I am top of the leaderboard. Philly's gone for a 1-0. Wayne's gone for a 3-1 Sunderland. And Emma is the only one who hasn't picked Sunderland. She's gone for a 0-0. So it wasn't quite a clean sweep. Elaine Hope, I'm watching this in Morrison's. Put me on full speaker. Get up to the little tannoy bit where they announce to the whole shop. And we'll just stream to all the Morrisons while you do your shop. Keep everyone up to date. Coffee Goblin, 2-0 to Sunderland, like you're thinking. It's a difficult place for us, Fratton Park. We've never really gone there and done well in my sort of memories of it. I remember we did all right in the COVID year, Charlie White with the double. But I always remember, I think me and Bowers were talking about it last night, the 1-1. Darren Bent scored, Myler sent off. I think somebody else might have been sent off as well. And then they nicked one in the last few minutes. Elaine Hope, 2-1 to Sunderland. Get your shopping done, Elaine. Come on. Get me on the Tannoy system. I'll talk to you while you're going around. Other games when we went to Fratton Park, I think we lost 4-0 under Johnson, was Lee Johnson. I think if that was right as well. We obviously had, was Jack Ross's first defeat away at Portsmouth was 3-1 when they had that tweet about Netflix. They obviously beat us in the Checker Trade final, which I maintain was still a great day out. I had a lovely first ever game I'd been to Wembley to watch Sunderland play, so it was. It's always a special one, especially that McGeady free kick and last minute equaliser. Always good. Oh, I miss Aidan McGeady, don't you really? Paul Armstrong, 3-1 to Sunderland. A lot of positivity. I think lots of people expecting the win. Is that just because of how well we started this season? You don't know. Portsmouth showing pictures of when they played in the UEFA Cup when they played AC Milan, was it? And I think they were drawing 2-2. They had like Ronaldinho at the Fratton Park. Imagine that nightmare, being Ronaldinho and having to go and play at Fratton Park. I don't like Portsmouth. I had 4 years of them, and don't like them. So hopefully we do the business today. Don't forget, we've got 60 people watching, so if you could just do us a favor and like this stream, it's very much appreciated. We're a very small channel, but anyone who subscribes or likes our content is very much appreciated there. As well as that, if you really like it, you can become a member. It's $1.99 a month, just like Stuart Wormleighton did earlier on. I hope I'm not butchering your name, Stuart. 50p a week just to get yourself along and help out the channel massively. You get access to exclusive member content and entered into competitions. We've already had a winner of a Sunderland shirt from 05-07, and we've had competitions for a signed Joe Bellingham shirt as well as a squad signed Equa shirt, although that might not be as valuable at the moment now that he no longer plays for us. Viv73, hi, my first time listening to the match on this channel. Well, thank you very much, Viv. I hope I don't disappoint you. Kieran Finkel, 3-0 Sunderland. Mad Mackham, afternoon all. How are the lads? Indeed. So I think the lineup is pretty much the same as the other game. Brown has obviously come in for the suspended Neil. We've obviously got Ballard has come in for Elise. So I think we're going to pretty much play the same style, if you like, that we've gone for in the previous games. So not major changes there. I've got the scores from around the grounds as well in front of me on my live score, so try and keep you up to date with others as well. But the most important thing, of course, is what Sunderland get up to at Fratton Park today. Kieran Finkel, what's up? Are you like R-Truth on WWE, dude? What's up? Don't know. 70 people. Aren't you all kind? Thank you very much. You obviously know where the good content comes from. And the Sunderland team is coming out. I'll say the Sunderland team. Both teams are coming out, but we're in our lovely new away shirt. Portsmouth obviously playing in blue with white shorts and red socks. I'm guessing the only reason we couldn't wear red and white is because of the red socks, because we wear black shorts, I'm assuming. They've just gone through the Pompey lineup. It is Matt Ritchie from Newcastle, so really hope he doesn't score there. Mad Mackham, 2-1 win with Portsmouth missing late penalty to spice it up. Sunderland till I die. Well, I'd take any win. Take any win. So the players are just doing the pre-match handshake under the lineups there. You forget how little a ground Fratton Park is now, actually. Run through the Portsmouth team again. Will Norris, Zach Swanson, Jordan Williams, Riley Towler, Connor O'Glivy, Marlon Pack, Andre Dazelle, Matt Ritchie, Callum Lang, Sam Silvera, and Christian Sadie. I don't know anyone on the bench, and the only one I can pronounce is Sorensen. Oh, Potts as well. Lane, Blair, Kamara. There's actually a lot I can pronounce on there. I think I was just being lazy. Let's try the other ones. Schmid, Yengi. God, Omani. Why not? Hope he doesn't come on. I can feel you all laughing at my pronouncing of players. Interesting, though, that Patterson's in his home goalie shirt, the green one, when I believe actually, it's not interesting at all because the away one's blue. And guess who plays in blue? Conrad, it's Portsmouth. It's easier to do this when there's two people, to bounce it back off yourself. You end up just rambling. But 76 of you, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully to Sunderland's 4th win of the season out of 4, and hopefully another clean sheet. But the win is more important than the clean sheet. Players are just getting ready. Coffee Goblin, Burnley and Blackburn drew 1-1 earlier, a win, and we create a gap with Watford playing tomorrow. Who have Watford got tomorrow? Out of interest, Kieran Finkel. Watford need to lose, so we win and we're safe. Yeah, that would be nice to build up a bit of a gap early on. I think that's kind of what Ipswich and Leicester did last year. They were miles ahead, so even when they had their little stumble as it were. They still, still were up there. Two teams are doing sort of a minute's silence, I guess, a minute's applause around the centre circle. I can't hear what it's for, so if it's blatantly obvious, please let me know. You forget how nice our shirt is actually now. It's a minute's applause. I'm sure they'll zoom in on what it's for. Have the Pompey players got black armbands on? They do, so it must be something to do with Portsmouth. Sheffield United have got Watford tomorrow, Coffee Goblin says. Well, have Sheffield United done all right so far? I know they won their first game, but then they were still on, was it 1 point because of their points deduction? I see we've got black armbands on as well, actually. Let's have a look. How are Sheffield United doing? Sheffield United are 20th. Didn't expect that. So they played 3 games, 1 win, 2 draws. They're on 3 points. Magic. Just about to get underway, I believe. Might already be underway on some of your streams, but try not to spoil it for me. It's for Sven, says Daniel Joblin Mad Macamar. Well, that's nice of them. Yeah. Always, even though I don't think he ever really had anything to do with Sunderland there, he always liked Sven. Someone sent all the clips through on Shooting Stars the other day where they used to tease Erika Johnson about him as well. And I think a few people have told me to watch the documentary, which is apparently very good as well. So I'll probably check that out when I get a bit of time. We're just a few seconds away from getting underway. What time are we on? It is 2 minutes past. Is the game not started yet? It started on my live score. So if I look disappointed at any moment, it'll probably be because something's happened before I've got in. And we're underway. The Portsmouth goalie is all the way out by the centre circle as well. Long ball forwards down to Dennis Sirkin's side. Got Mundell for company. Ball's broken through to Chris Rigg. Fires it straight up front. Mayenda is chasing down the defender. The defender takes a heavy touch and it's gone out for a Sunderland throw right next to the penalty box for Sunderland on this near side. Mayenda and the right back have a little bit of a shoving match as well. That's impressive. 20 seconds in, he's already fighting each other. Sirkin's come to take the throw. Little 1-2 with Brown. Tries to dink it over to Mundell. It's going to bounce out of play for a Portsmouth throw pretty much in the same place. Sunderland are attacking the Portsmouth end. Obviously, the fans sit behind the goal at the other end. I say the fans, the Sunderland fans sit behind the goal at the other end. So we'll be attacking the end with our fans in the second half. Luke O'Nien wins a lovely header there. Portsmouth have moved up the side a little bit more for another throw-in. Sorry, bit of indigestion there. 90 people watching already. Thank you very much. I appreciate I've finally got competition today in other live streams. So thank you very much for choosing to stick with me, so far at least. Luke O'Nien has been sort of out-muscled and Portsmouth have got a throw in. They're almost down by the side of our penalty area now. This near side. Throws it in. Little 1-2. Is he going to get there? No, he doesn't quite get there. The linesman's given that as a Sunderland throw-in. Lots of throw-ins so far. It's a shame you can't. Can you bet on throw-ins these days? Coffee Goblin says it's 1-0 to Preston against Oxford. You might be ahead of me. You're even ahead of my live scores, which is impressive. Sirkin takes the throw-in, gives it to Brown, who's muscled out of it. Portsmouth are in right-hand side. Dinks a cross over. Hume wins the header. Roberts didn't quite get there. Header forward. It's going to bounce out for a Sunderland goal kick. Packed away and again for Sunderland. It was Silvera who couldn't quite get up to keep the ball in. Paul Robson, greetings from Sydney. How are the lads? Would take a point from this one. I mean, I think we all would, but we want to live in a bit of a dreamland where we don't want this ride to end with the wins at the moment. Someone needs to keep a counter for back to Dan Ballard at any point. We haven't done it yet, and we're 2.5 minutes in. You're right, it's 1-0 to Preston. Can people keep me up to date on Bournemouth as well, please? I have them in the last man standing. Ballard's given the ball away. Portsmouth are coming forward. They've gone back to the centre circle. They've given it back to their centre halves. Coming out to this near side. It's bounced through to Luke 09. He's played a long ball forward for Mundle. He's not going to get there. Williams has gone back to their centre half. Just passing it around the defence, the Portsmouth team at the moment. I'm trying to get the Portsmouth team up just because then at least I can pretend like I know what I'm doing. Long ball forward. It's gone over Sirkin, gone over Luke 09 and bounced through to Patterson. So it seems to be Hume at right back, Ballard at right centre-back, Luke 09 at left centre-back and Sirkin at left-back. Makes a difference from last season because I think we had them the other way around, Ballard and Luke 09 for a long period. Luke 09 bringing it forward. He's got options. He's still going. Just gets to halfway line and switches it all the way across to Hume. Hume plays it forward to Roberts. First time he's got on the ball. Takes on his man inside. Plays a lovely diagonal ball through. Alan Brown, edge of the area, is dispossessed and Portsmouth come away with it. They've done a 1-2. Williams should get there first. Oh, it's bounced back off Brown. He's challenging the keeper. And I think he fell on top of the keeper, so the referee gave a foul. It was a loose back pass from Williams. Williams didn't quite put enough on it, and the keeper went to try and hoof it clear. It hit Alan Brown, but it didn't bounce through anywhere. And in sort of blocking the ball, he ended up falling onto the Portsmouth goalkeeper, and he did knock it out of his hands as well. So, worrying moment for Portsmouth if you're a Portsmouth fan. Not that anyone is or should be. How do I get this off? There we go. I used to be good with technology, guys, but I'm getting older now. Trying to turn off my auto lock so I can keep the team on. There we go. We've got it. So Portsmouth waiting to take that free kick for a foul on the goalkeeper from Alan Brown. Or Brownie, if you're Emma. Coffee Goblin asks, that's a point. What foot is Mepham dominant? I'm not sure, actually. If you could look that up for me, that would be most appreciated. It's with Towler, who's gone back to Norris. Norris tries a long ball out to the left side, looking for Silvera. No, it's gone to... How do you say his name? Ogilvy? Ogilvy. Back to Towler. It's come all the way across to Jordan Williams. He looks down the line. Cut out by Mundle. Mundle's first chance at running with the ball. He's gone up a few. He's got 3 for company. Takes on 2. He's muscled out of it by number 15. And a bit of a cynical trip on number 15 for Portsmouth, which was Sadie. So the striker was tracking Mundle back all the way there. Free kick right by the touchline near the Portsmouth penalty area. Keeper's going to take this one, so everyone moves back a bit. According to Transfer Market, he's right-footed. Okay. I mean, we've had different-footed centre-backs all the time. It tends to be, unless you're someone like Pep Guardiola, I don't think it matters what foot you are. Whereas when they bought Ake and Akanji, it was solely for that reason, wasn't it? That they were the left-sided ones. Long ball forward from Norris. Sadie brings it down, but in doing so, he fouled Luke 09. Did he swing an elbow? 09's holding his face. It's a free kick. 09's holding his face. He's holding his face more so than when that Portsmouth fan punched him all those years ago. Wonder if he's still banned. Sadie's having a bit of a talking to. Let's see a replay of that one again. So long ball forward from Norris. Sadie backs in and swings an arm right in 09's face or neck. Still, long ball forward. Mundle has managed to take control of it and he's won Sunderland a corner. Oh no, apparently the ref's given it as a goal kick. It looked like a corner, but I might be wrong. Portsmouth manager isn't happy. He's having a word with one of his own players. 7 minutes gone. 0-0. No real chances on goal so far. A bit of a pause in play here between Williams and Norris. I think the goalie's struggling a bit, probably since that challenge with Alan Brown. I think he's getting he's got a massive welt under his eye. It's really blown up at the moment. So they've got the doctors on, probably doing a concussion check or protocol as well. While you're here, nearly 100 of you watching, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like on this video, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. We've got lots of awesome content. We'll be live again tomorrow night for the sort of Sunday bunch, the aftermath, as it were, after the game. Trying to see how that even happened. So unless you got a knee off of Alan Brown in falling down or something, but it's a massive welt under his eye. say massive, it's noticeable, you know what I mean? But he's staying on. I think that he seems to be all right with the concussion checks. 8 minutes played, and we've still not moved from this Portsmouth goal kick. Just getting ready to take it now. I hope so anyway. Long ball forward, looking for Sadie. Sadie's dispossessed by Luke O'Nien. Job getting there first. Lovely tackle. It breaks to Rig. Rig going on the right-hand side. Nice pass to Roberts, who gets it back to Job. Driving forward. He's turned back. Good. That was smart, yeah. O'Nien all the way out to Sirkin. Left side. Looking down the line to Mundle. Mundle back to Sirkin. Just gone back into our own half as O'Nien's there. And it's across to Dan Ballard, not back. It was definitely across. Forrester 1-0 up against Wolves. Job in the midfield. Forward to Mayenda. Lovely first touch. Plays it all the way across looking for Mundle, who keeps it in. He was brought down, Mayenda, but I think the refs waved play on as they've gone back to O'Nien as we start again, just a bit further forward. Ballard coming forward across the line. Finds Roberts. Roberts down the line to Rig. Got a bit of space. Taking on his man. Chest to chest and bullied out of it as Roberts gets the ball back. Job's free in the middle. Gets it. And he gives it back to Dan Ballard. There we are. First one of the season. 9 minutes into the fourth game. That technically was 2. We did it like 1-2 with him. So we're on 2 if anyone's counting. O'Nien infield to Brown. Brown to Job. Forward. That's loose. So they've come away with it. This is Silvera. Taking on 3 men. Comes away with it still. He's in the centre circle now. Plays it across to Matt Ritchie. Matt Ritchie has found Swanson. I think that was Pack who laid it back. Was it Pack? No, it was Dazelle. Pack's in the middle, not moving. Who scored for Forest, please? Portsmouth just doing some passes around their own half. Sunderland look to... Not everyone behind... Well, everyone's behind the ball, but we've got a fair few in their half still. Cutting off the passing lanes. Matt Ritchie's gone back. Wood, former mag. Ugh. Towler finds Williams. Finds Pack. Mundle was fouled off the ball there, but in doing so, he didn't get a free kick. Mundle then challenges Ritchie, wins the ball, but apparently a free kick was given. He did go through his man to get the ball. Might have been a bit of frustration from Mundle that he didn't get a free kick given when he was fouled off the ball there. See the free kick again. He does take Ritchie's legs away before he swings for the ball, but could have had a free kick before. 1-1 already with Wolves. Impressive. So Mundle just a talking to, not a yellow card. Pretty much filled out the entire away end. There's a smattering of empty seats on the front right-hand side, but we've pretty much filled out that away end. Some safe standing rails there, it looks like, as well. Matt Ritchie over this free kick. We've got a one-man wall in Mayenda. The referee's done his spray, but Mayenda just walks away from it anyway. Swings it in. Header on and saved by Patterson. That was Ogilvie with the header. It was on target, but it was an easy catch for Patterson. So that's the first proper chance of the day, and it was just not a free header. He ran from behind O'Nien. He out-jumped Bellingham as well and just got the header, but Patterson was equal to it all day. No real danger. 12 minutes gone. Who's had the better start so far, said Thomas Lister. It's been a bit bitty so far, if I'm being honest. No one's really properly put a stamp on the game as of yet. We haven't got ourselves going, a bit like we would have done against Sheffield Wednesday, as an example, or even Burnley, because for the first 25 minutes against Burnley, I thought we were untouchable. On Google, it shows we have 5 strikers on the bench. When has that ever happened before? Brian Scotia Mackham. We're putting a bit of pressure on now. We're forcing them all the way back to the keeper. Riggs closing the keeper down. He's gone long. He's looking for Sadie again. O'Nien easily wins the header, and it's bounced out to Hume, who flicks it on to Roberts. And Roberts lays it back to Hume. Hume might have lost that out. He has. Callum Lang's closed him down. Plays it to Silvera. got Ballard and Roberts for company. Plays it in behind Hume. Callum Lang's got it. Flays it across. And Luke O'Nien cuts it out for a Portsmouth corner. Needed to be cut out that there. Portsmouth were in, looking like they were going to get a free shot on goal. So I might change it, Thomas, that I think Portsmouth have had a slightly better of it at the minute, but it did take us a couple of times to get going against Cardiff and Sheffield Wednesday, whereas Burnley, we were on the front foot right from the off. Corner taken short. Richie swings it in. Mundle flicks it away. It's going to bounce out to the other side. Hume's going to win the ball first. Plays it forward, and he's giving it back to Ogilvy. Gilvey plays it back to number 20 for them, which is Silvera. And they played it all the way out to Pack, who hasn't really moved from his position all game. Forward to Callum Lang. Pushing the back from Bellingham. The referee's playing advantage because they've retained possession. Ipswich are winning against Fulham. Delap, apparently. Good on them. Oh, bad ball from Ipswich, from Portsmouth, and it's gone all the way out for a Sunderland throw-in on the near side of the penalty area. It was a really loose pass, so Sirkin's coming forward to take it. He's flicked it to Mundle, but I imagine Mundle will say, you take it. No, he's taking it, throwing it to Sirkin. Sirkin's found Mundle. Mundle's going backwards, finds O'Nien. We switch it across to Ballard. Ballard to Roberts. Roberts got 2 for company. Infield to Chris Rigg, or upfield to Chris Rigg. He's gone back to Roberts. Roberts now with time. Coming infield all the way across. Looking for Mundle on the far side. Finds him. Touch a bit loose, but he wins it back. Taking on Matt Ritchie. Dinks it into Roberts. Roberts, good touch. Swings it. Blocked. Is that going to go for a corner? No, it's a throw in again on the near side, about couple of yards away from the corner flag. A lot of players with the long-sleeved version of the Sunderland shirt, which is very nice. Very nice. Roberts, free, edge of the area. Plays it across to Job. Job plays it out to Hume. Hume has gone back to Dan Ballard. There's 3. Across to O'Nien. 9 coming forward. Plays it into Mundle, left side. Taken on Matt Ritchie, gets it onto his right foot. It's with Brown, edge of the area. Lays it to Roberts. Doesn't quite sit right for him. Back to Job. Job, lovely turn. Gives it back to Brown. Got time to shoot? No. Digs it out to Hume. Hume's got Rigg outside of him. Rigg's on the far side. Swings it in left-footed. Anyone on the end of it? It's too high. Just too high. Sirkin was there at the back post, but it was just a bit too high for him. That was better. Much better from us. Lots of quick passing and lots of pressure from us there. Just under 16 minutes gone. That's probably the best spell of the game we've had there. No other scores from around the ground in the Championship. Just Preston winning 1-0. 1-0 to Ipswich in the Premier League and 1-1 between Forest and Wolves. Goalkeeper's taking the kick forward. Callum Lang comes away with it. Digs it out, but Sirkin cuts it out as well. Mundle flicks it on. Sirkin's got a bit of space. Heads it down in front of him. Got 3 men for company. Infield to Mundle, but it's cut out by number 22, Swanson. He's got Mayenda closing him down. Well done, Mayenda, and it's out for a Portsmouth throw-in by the corner flag. Good bit of pressure that from Mayenda. We're stepping into the game. We're getting better. 101 people. Thank you very much, guys. If you could all like the chat, if you've got to like the stream and subscribe to the channel, very much appreciated. Throw in doesn't look like it's quite even come in yet. Hadn't. Well, it had, and then they gave it to 09, who took a quick throw in right by the technical areas. 17 minutes gone. Brings it to 09 again on this near side. Forward to Sirkin. Looks up. Goes infield. Tries to give it to Ballard, but it's easily cut out and it bounces luckily out for a Sunderland throw-in again by the Sunderland technical area. It's a bit weird there. Technical areas. Then they're off centre of the centre line. Sirkin. Quick feet to 09. Back to Patterson. Traps it well. Stops it going in. Cross to Ballard. Gone back to Patterson. We're just getting our foot on the ball, I think, now. Just trying to make sure that we don't just have little flashy spells like that. Long ball forward from Sirkin, looking for Brown. He's made a run. Lovely first touch. Is he going to Williams easily dispossesses him with a little back heel. Ritchie went 1-2 there. Portsmouth playing triangles all around the Sunderland press there. They're going to get out. No, they're giving it to Sirkin about 30 yards out, left side. He's got Job in field. It's a bad ball, but Brown somehow wins it back. Mundell to Brown. Job's in the centre. There he is. Bring it forward a bit. Finds Roberts. No, it's not Roberts. It's Rigg. Mundell, left side of the area, taking on his man. Into the penalty area. Back out again. Looks across to Hume. Hume plays it out to Roberts. Roberts looking for an option. Swings it in far post. I think that was a shot, actually, but it was a good couple of metres wide in the end, actually. But he didn't really have another option on. Roberts looks a bit disappointed with himself that he didn't get enough curl on that one. Apparently, Oxford have equalised against Preston, and Birmingham 1-0 up against Wigan. That's good for the old ACCA. Just to say, my ACCA, Bournemouth, Villa, Sunderland, and West Brom. So I don't have Birmingham. I think I put them in and then took them out again. So that is disappointing for my ACCA. Kick out. 09 wins the header from Sadie. Joe plays it back to Dan Ballard. That's the 4th or 5th. I've lost count already. 09 with the ball now. 19.5 minutes played. Brown done well to retain the ball there. All the way across to Roberts. Roberts dispossessed. No, back to Hume, who gives it to Ballard as well, just to retain possession. Matt Ritchie's screaming at his team for not joining in on the press with them. Sirkin and 09 just doing a few passes there. We're just going side to side, just keeping the ball. Watkins just missed a sitter for Villa against Leicester. Decent save, to be fair. Watkins hasn't had a good start to the season, Paul, has he? Not been on it so far this season. Going to bounce out for a throw. No, Sirkin keeps it in for Sunderland, plays it forward. Mundell with a man on his back. He's pulling his shirt, ref, surely. Thank you. It was the closest thing I could see on my screen. Putting Sunderland in a knack is risky. I don't know, done all right this season. I normally, like you said, I think normally we're a bit more difficult to predict. Smashed across the field from Luke 09. Goes over Ogilvie. Roberts has got it. The defender's fallen over. Roberts into the penalty area. Shoots just over the bar. Oh. Yes, Mike. Solo Emma was a bit busy at the moment, but she said she might be joining me for the second half. So we'll see how we get on. Chance from Sunderland there. Portsmouth defender just slipped over. Came to Roberts. He took it round Pack. Smashed with his left foot. It was always rising, but he's getting better. That's a good point, Mike. I haven't put the score on. I've been updating people as you go on, Mike. But thank you. See, if you had someone else here, you'd have told me this beforehand. 21 minutes in and no one mentioned I hadn't put the score on. But thanks, Mike. 0-0. Patterson dinks it out to Sirkin. Sirkin's on to 09. Played a ball forward to Mundell with a player on his back again in Swanson. He's dispossessed and it's gone out for a Portsmouth throw-in. If Roberts could add goals to his game, and then Coffee Goblin says, yeah, he needs to work on his shooting, and that's what Jay said before. So yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of them now in Cardiff, in Sheffield, in Burnley, and now in this game. You're sort of thinking, like, you're getting the chances on your left foot, 18 yards out, getting in the penalty area, so even closer range. And I haven't seen him once test the keeper yet. 09 hoofs it clear. My ender looking to challenge. No, he's not going to get there. Free header forward. Hume's now being challenged by Lang. Lang got there first. It's come to Silvera left side. They've come backwards a bit. Pack looking for Williams, centre circle. Williams forward to Ritchie. Infield to Dizelle. Back to Williams. No, it's back to Pack, sorry. It's hard to predict with Portsmouth where they're going to be because all their players are quite fluidly moving around the pitch. No one seems to be where they should be at all moments. Brian Scotia Rackham, thanks for doing commentary, Conrad. It's great. And I'm laughing at Mike. No, cheers, Brian. Appreciate that. I at least turn up That's the main thing. Lovely tackle from Brown and 09 as that bounced for a corner to Portsmouth. It has. 09 stayed down a bit. He's back up now. I think he was just waiting for the other lad to get off of him. So we've got a Portsmouth corner near side. 23 minutes gone. You didn't have to put it twice, Mike, I get it. But 110 of you watching according to this here. So thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. If you could hit that like button and subscribe. I'm just going to keep saying it each time I notice the numbers going up. Actually, don't leave, because that'll make it worse for me. How are we getting on in Morrison's lane? Are we still on the Tannoy system? Corner from Portsmouth, headed out by, that looks to be Ballard. Come back to Richie, swings it in. Back post, free header. No, he's missed the ball, so it's gone out for a goal kick to Sunderland. 09, just marshalling the defenders about a bit. I think there wasn't a bit slack mark in there. Lovely shot of the Sunderland crowd. It's glad I'm good. I'd been to the stadium last week, first time in a while, and seeing the safe standing, it was actually really impressive. And to see that Portsmouth have it as well in their ground in the away end, it really does just add to atmosphere, the sort of safe standing areas, as it were. I'm getting old and I prefer to sit down now, but it was really nice to see it actually. Ballard coming forward with the ball, beats his man, still going, crossing the halfway line. Does a little chip forward to Roberts, but it bounces out of play for a throw-in. Ballard claiming he was tripped. The referee's having none of it. Mike says Morrison's. Elaine was listening to us earlier on in the chat, Mike, and she said she's got us on while she was in Morrison's. So I said if she could get us on the Tannoy system, she'd be a legend forever. Portsmouth throw-in, 24.5 minutes gone. Pretty much the area where Luke 09 had a fight with that fan. They've gone all the way back to Norris. Norris plays it out to Williams on this near side now. My ender for company. He's turned back. Gone across to Towler. Ogilvy to Towler. He wasn't paying attention there. But they've still retained the ball. We're on this near side now as Sirkin goes right through the back of... what number is that? Number 22, Swanson, but no foul given. I didn't think it was a foul either. It was just he was closer behind him. 1-0 to Villa. Ooh, who scored for Villa? Coffee Goblin. Sirkin trying to get past Richie. Lovely Cruyff turns to get round, but goes back to 09 across to Ballard. Ballard still got it. Gives it to 09, this near side. What did everyone make of the second yellow card for Declan Rice in the Arsenal game? I don't know if anyone watched that, but nudged the ball away to stop the kicker taking it, gets booted by the kick taker, and is booked for being kicked. Doesn't quite come off that pass from Mundle as Portsmouth win the ball back. Back with Towler. Forward, no one there. It's going to be Hume's ball all day. Lovely first touch. Infield to Ballard as well. That was great play. Joe put under a bit of pressure, but just lays it back to Patterson. We've had about 4 or 5 back to Ballard's, Mike. So we're well and truly back this season now. Sunderland dispossessed and a throw in to Portsmouth right by their technical area. Shocking yellow, stupid decision as on a yellow as well. Yeah, it was what common sense should have prevailed in that one. I can see why they went, well, he has kicked the ball away. It's a yellow card, which it is. He nudged it about a foot away, but he also got kicked. So surely a yellow card for the other lad, but I don't know. It's one of those, probably letter of the law, it's right, but in your eye just says it looks wrong. Towler down to Williams. Sunderland trying to press. Mundle, my ender there. Swanson into Sadie. Sadie with a late challenge on Brown. Nothing given. Portsmouth come away with the ball. Ogilvy, far side, looks for Silvera. Silvera with a bit of space. Got Roberts and Job for company. It's gone past one. Still got it. Ogilvy on his outside. Silvera now. Tackled by Chris Rigg. It's bounced to Pack. Pack on the halfway line. Dizelle and Pack. A few passes between themselves. Played it forward. Sadie's got the ball edge of the area. Swanson plays it to Richie, but Sirkin cuts it out. Dinks it forward. Mayender's off. Looking at the ball. He's going to beat them all for pace. He's shoved in the back. He's got through. He's wrestled to the floor by Towler. Referee nothing given. I don't think it was a penalty. It was just there was a shove in the back at first, and then it was one of those where I think the defender just got his body in the right position. But it was good to see Mayenda getting to use his pace, because those two defenders were not catching him. Just his first touch let him down, and probably should have just swung for it. Wrexham winning again. Derby beating Bristol City. Hey, what we need is Bournemouth beating Everton, just for last man standing, because about 5 people went out in my group just because Arsenal didn't win. The keeper's done an awful kick out. It's somehow bounced Portsmouth. Job trying to win it back. Ogilvy plays it forward. Silvera, under pressure from Hume, turns him easily, but he's walked it out of play for a Sunderland throw. Surely ref. It is. Replay the chance. Mayenda got there first. Definitely a shove, but he easily beat him. And when he went to sort of pull the trigger or put his standing left foot down, he did step on the defender's foot. So when the defender moved, he fell over. So I can see why it's not a penalty, really. It's an unfortunate coming together. Job had his shirt pulled and is fouled. So it's a free kick to Sunderland right on the halfway line on the right-hand side. 29 minutes gone. Luke O'Nien going and shouting what looks to be at Hume and Job. Seem to not be happy with the way it's flowing at the moment. Ballard and O'Nien exchanging some passes together. Hume, right side. Back to Dan Ballard. There's number 6. Still with Dan Ballard. Giving them too much respect, looking a little hesitant, says Mad Mac. And yeah, I think we're just being a bit cautious, because Portsmouth they've scored quite a lot of goals. I mean, I know they didn't score against Luton, but was it 3 in their last game and 3 in the first game? No, 2 against Borough and 3 in the first game. So, you know, they know where the goal is. And Luton locked down after the keeper was sent off. Sunderland throw in right on the far side of the pitch, on next to the Portsmouth penalty area. Half an hour gone. No real clear-cut chances for Sunderland yet. Throw in from Hume to Roberts. Back to Hume. Turns around, finds Roberts. Little 1-2. Roberts has not broke free, but Rigg saved the ball. Back to Ballard, who's gone back to O'Nien, right on the centre circle. Plays it across to Ballard. Hume, infield, Roberts. Plays it lovely 1-2. Rigg's got a bit of space now as well. Plays it back to Hume into the penalty area. Mayenda, saved by the keeper. Oh, it's in! Get in! Then clearing it, they kicked it against their own defender, and it's gone in. 1-0 to Sunderland. Get in! Come on, boys and lasses, if you're in here. Yes! Ipswich have conceded. I don't really care. We're winning 1-0. Who cares that Ipswich are 1-1? Right, I've got to update the bloody things now. Own goal from Swanson, by the looks of it here. Right. So, Hume got free, right-hand side. Switched it across. Mayenda, right-footed. Keeper spilled it. Williams kicked it against Swanson, and it bounced straight into their own net. We'll take that, boys and girls. We'll take that all day long. What is it? Swanson. Own goal. I won't put lol, because I'm a 34-year-old man and I shouldn't do that anymore. Nice. Right. 31 minutes gone, nearly 32. 1-0 to Sunderland. I'll get the comments back on so I can see what we're all saying. Shite now, I can't see him. Technology doesn't belong to me. Paul Robson, get in. Joe HR, get in. Coffee Goblin, you're ahead of Sky Sports News. Well done, Gerin. I just break news all the time, mate. Mad Mackham, boing, boing, in you go. Paul Armstrong, get in. Coffee Goblin, Zach Johnson, own goal. Coffee Goblin, Mayenda assist. I think it was a Williams assist, actually, the way he smashed it against him. Shame he didn't put it in himself, but it was good connection. It was just straight at the keeper. So, yeah, I'd love to. I'm going to have to watch back my reaction, because it was like, oh, it's not good. Oh, my God, it's actually in. Daryl Fennick, how are the lads? Thomas Lister, on a scale of 1 to Virginie, how bad was it? If Virginie's a 10, because it was a spectacular volley, then that's Are you just talking about individual skill, or are you talking about embarrassment scale? Because if Virgini's a 10 on the embarrassment scale, that's probably a 6 or a 7. If we're talking individual skill, it's a 1. Because he had no idea it was coming towards him. A Suffolk website said Brown scored. Was he involved? He was nowhere near it, Paul. Nowhere near it. Do you ever wonder what Virgini's doing at the moment? I really want to speak to him at one point. Just go, what were you thinking? You were charging onto a volley 20 yards from goal, facing your own goal, and you just thought, I'm having it. Pack swings free kicking, headed out to the far post. Brown's going to get there first. Silvera's got there. Shot way over the bar. It was like Roberts, but from the other side. Best own goal ever, Coffee. It was. At least we know we're going to be in a Sky Sports list in the Premier League own goals for all time. It's arguably the best own goal in the Premier League. Luty 2244 Brian, how are the lads? Thomas Lister, what a volley it was, though. Can't even be mad. No, that one you can't be mad at. The other 7 we conceded in that game was really what took you over the edge, especially Bridcut's double. What was it? I saw that. I can't remember what the full statement was. It was something about how only twice in Premier League history has a team scored 3 own goals in a game, and Sunderland were the team to do it, and they've done it twice. Which, as a Sunderland fan like myself, you'll go, yeah, that sounds about right. Sirkin back to Brown. I realise I haven't talked about the game in a while, but not much has happened. Brown sweeps it across to Ballard, centre circle. Hume. Back to Dan Ballard. We're on number 7. Should have stuck the bugger up front. Yeah, well, should we see what he's doing now? We've still not got really a recognised striker. Roberts on the right-hand side. He goes back to Ballard as well. They're playing the game with me. Luke Waterfall sent off for Hartlepool. Don't go chasing him. Very good. Very good, Coffee Goblin. I like that. That's my type of joke. Ballard swings it forward. Brown takes it on the chest. Keeps it in. Bundled off of it, but Rigg. No, it's Roberts coming forward. Takes on Ogilvie. He's got Pack for company. Pack gets a touch on the ball. Mayenda wins it. Mayenda's got it back in the penalty area. Into Roberts. Mayenda again. It's been closed out now, but he's gone through Meg nuts, whatever you call them these days, through the legs, but they've cleared it out for a throw in on the far side. Pretty much where Lee Cattermole fought an entire stand of Portsmouth fans. That was another great moment as well. Rigg, great tackle right in front of the referee. Lang kicks Hume. Roberts now. He's got Rigg on the outside of him. Get back onto your left. Takes left foot. Mex. Job edge of the area. Roberts. Hume swings it across. Blocked by Ogilvie. Sunderland well on top now. 36 minutes gone. Sunderland corner. Far side. Don't know why I go proper northern for corner. Richie's fuming with Ogilvie. Ogilvie looks like me, bald and with a big, massive ginger beard. I'm the Portsmouth left back, apparently. I'm going to have to get that on the channel tomorrow night. Me and Ogilvie separated at birth. 36 minutes gone. Get in. Hope the toothless troll who had a go at 09 is enjoying this. I hope some people turned up in the masks again. Roberts, short corner to Mundle, swings it. Headed on. Sirkin's going to get that the far side. Back to Brown, edge of the area. Dinks it back post. Header back out. We did our own clearing header. I think it was Ballard, but we've kept the ball and they've given a free kick. I think Mundle controlled it with his hand. So they've given a free kick against Sunderland about 30 yards out. Well. Oh, Portsmouth take it relatively quickly. Swanson now looking to make up for his own goal into Richie. Richie looks down the line. No one's there, but even the Sunderland players don't go. Sadie's going to get the ball. He's got Mundle and 09 for company. He's going into the corner. You're not winning. And he hoops it out of play into the Sunderland fans. They're not winning, so I don't know why he was going for the corner. Right. Sunderland goal kick. Gee. Still nothing for Bournemouth. Come on. I don't want to lose last man standing. I could really do with the money. Portsmouth fans going out for their half-time kick of footballers. Patterson long ball this time. Looks for Mayenda. No, Towler cuts it out. Anyone going to get there? Silvera plays it to Roberts, who first touch to Hume. Perfect. Got the ball back on the halfway line. Dropped a little deeper now with 09 and Ballard. Roberts crossing the halfway line. Plays it into Hume. Hume back out to Rigg. Dinks it over the top. Roberts is in behind Silvera. Plays it to Hume. Roberts, edge of the area, left foot strike. Oh, slides it, Mayenda. Brown's in. He's offside. Flag went up out the corner of my eye. Yep. Lovely play there. He shaped up in the perfect Roberts position, like he was going to left foot curl it, and just lovely little reverse pass in. Mayenda didn't read it, but Brown was onto it. But seems to be he was a yard or two offside. The linesman's flag went straight up. Keeper saved it anyway. Let's have a look. We're getting a little replay here. Brown saw the gap. Yeah, his legs are onside, but his rest of his body is not. Long ball from the keeper. Rigg wins the header. Towler's going to win that header. Bit of head tennis, as Michael Bauer says. Pack gets the ball. Brown dinks it forward. No one's there. Loose ball from Williams again. Ritchie's come to it. Back to the goal scorer, Swanson. Towler plays it forward to Dazelle. Dazelle looking for his options. Williams coming forward again. Plays it down towards Mundle and Ritchie. Ritchie gets the ball, but he has to go back. Riggs doing the press here. Towler and Williams just trying to pass it between them, but Mayenda and Rigg have got them. Roberts has got the left back, Ogilvy. Long ball forward to absolutely nobody. 09 should get there first. Headers it back to Patterson. That was great play, lads, to keep them from building up any sort of attack. That was absolutely brilliant. Not many goals so far, is there? I know Coffee Goblin put Wrexham have got 2, but in terms of our league and the Premier League, it's been fairly quiet so far. Oh, geez, 126 of you watching. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you're enjoying the commentary for the game. Sirkin, challenged by Ritchie, goes all the way to Ballard. Bit loose, but Ballard has got the control of it. Awful ball out. Ritchie manages to get it. Callum Lang's left it for Pack. Pack's gone to Ritchie on this right-hand side. Sirkin and Mundle are here. Mundle is beaten by Ritchie. He's trying to force him out. Brown blocks the shot. We're going to bounce through to Patterson, and Patterson claims the ball. Bit loose from Ballard. He was under a bit of pressure, but it was an awful pass out. Ritchie's looking like a threat for Portsmouth when he gets on the ball. Was watching on break, just finished break, so have a good rest of the stream. If you can hear a noise, I'm pumping my chair because I've got a bad back. Have a good rest of the stream, and I reckon final 3-1 final score, Isidore scoring late to seal it. Well, can we get 3-0 up first if we're going to go that way, Thomas? But enjoy the rest of your shift, pal. Hope it isn't as painstaking as any other one. Long ball forward. Mayenda's going to get there. No, bounces through to Norris. Coffee Gold and Brentford are winning 1-0 against Southampton. Yeah, no. Oh, Hagrid in goal got beaten. Is Ramsdale even playing? Probably not at this point if he only signed yesterday. Williams out to Swanson. Swanson in field to Pack. Tries a dink forward. Sadie's not going to get there. 09 hoofs it back. Swanson retains. Keeps it to Ritchie. Ritchie and Pack pass it to Sadie. Sadie's gone back to Ritchie. We've pushed them back again. Williams is on it. Swanson all the way back to Norris. So we're doing well. Our times press is doing pretty well to keep them away from it. Is Hume going to win the header? He's done enough to get it to Ballard. Ballard scoops the ball forward. Towler heads it out of play. Again, right by the... Oh, no, he didn't go out of play. Hume left it, but the Callum Lang came in and kept it. Plays it forward. Awful ball. Brown's broken free. Edge of the area. Finds Mayenda. Blocked. Left foot shot. Blocked. It's going to go out for a corner. They didn't quite cut it out. Mayenda did get a chance on the ball, but didn't quite come off. Do you think Sunderland's new Nigerian striker will be good or bad? Have we got a Nigerian? Is he Nigerian? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, hopefully. Yes, he is. I know the one you mean. Yeah, hopefully. It screams of the players that we signed last season. So, yeah, someone as Darren Elliott's just can't be any worse than Hamia, who now that has gone to Juve, I think that's been confirmed. You were watching the pre-season highlights. He's not that good. But thanks for the money. We'll take it. DMV Ryled 444. Do you think Sunderland's new? I've read that one. Sorry, I can't read. There's no lenses in these. Corner for Sunderland. Roberts is standing over it, near side corner. Free header for Rigg. It's bounced out to Brown, right side of the penalty area. He fooled their defender into jumping for a block and turned round. Rigg's got it. Swings it all the way across. O'Nien cuts it out. Don't think he meant to. Right, Rigg's got it again. Bit of space to drive forward into. Left-footed dinks forward. Sirkin back post. And it's cleared out. Pack's got it. Coming away. Tackled by Job and Brown. The referee's going to pull that back. It was late by Mayenda. I think it was more he jumped out of the way of Mayenda rather than Mayenda actually clipped him. But they've bought that one, if you ask me. 43 minutes gone. We're still 1-0 up. Maybe it was. It wasn't even Mayenda, actually. But Mayenda was the one protesting his innocence. So if you ever need a defence lawyer, Mayenda's your man, because he convinced me that he'd done it. Viv73, enjoying the commentary, which is music to my southern ears. Oh, cheers, Viv. Long ball forward from the keeper. Whoa, that's a bad landing from Hume. He's straight up again. Made of hard stuff is our Trey Hume. Sunderland free kick. Yeah, I think he backed into him. It was one of those Harry Kane ones where he backed into him, so Hume went up over the top of him and he landed sort of flat planked down from jumping up in the air, but he was straight up again. No messing. 125. Thank you all for tuning in. Please give the stream a like and consider subscribing. We'll be live again tomorrow night discussing the game. We have shows during the week all about Sunderland news and updates, as well as the match commentaries as well. And if you're really committed, you can watch last night's 3 to 4 hour long live stream of the transfer deadline day, where everything happened once we switched it off. Hume throw in. Job didn't get there. Lang's won it. Ballard does well, comes across Lang. Well done. Ballard bought a foul there. Absolutely bought that foul and is milking it in front of the Sunderland fans there. One of those centre-back goes down fouls that I was moaning about last week when not last week, the week before, when the Sheffield Wednesday player kept doing it there when Mayenda was on his back. But that was absolutely beautiful. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? When it's your team, it's amazing. When it's their team, it's hideous. 2 minutes added on for the break at half-time. West Brom are winning 1-0. Was it Madger? I hope not. Leeds 0, Hull 0, half-time. Dropping points is good for us. Yeah. Leeds dropping points. I think you mean Leeds, but Leeds dropping points is good. Anyone dropping points is really good at this time. We just need to focus on us and keep winning and playing the way we are, because we're doing well. Patterson forward. Brown and Rigg were out. Jumped. Sirkin wins it. Bounces to Job. Plays a lovely ball out to Sirkin to give him a bit of time. He's got Sadie for company. Oh, he tripped over his own feet and charged forward. And it's gone out for a throw. Portsmouth try and get the game underway quick. Williams and Swanson playing back. Jason Malumbi. I think I had him on FM one year. He wasn't a bad player. Pack forward to Sadie. Got Job for company. Holds him off well. He's beaten Brown and Job. He's through. Richie on the right-hand side. Mundell and Sirkin for company. Swanson on the overlap. Richie barking orders at him and no one's moving. Williams infield to Dazelle. All the way out to Ogilvie. It's gone to Silvera. Ogilvie's charged forward. Silvera taking on Roberts, loses out, and Hume body checks him out of it and then rolls out for a goal kick to Sunderland. This is really good football, lads. We're doing really well. We're keeping them at arm's length. Bet the Sunderland fans in attendance can't quite believe how good it's been so far. Patterson taking his sweet, sweet time for the goal kick. Sunderland fans in good voice there. I can just about hear him. I've got them very quietly because when you're doing these on your own, it seems weird to just be talking to yourself. So I need to have some sort of background noise. Apparently, Rigg's got a yellow card. I don't know what that's for, but it's just come up that Chris Rigg got a yellow card. I wonder if that was the challenge that Mayenda was trying to defend him in. Long ball forward from Patterson. Spilt me drink on myself, and it's half time. 1-0 to Sunderland. Ugh. Matt Ritchie, Eddie Howe's love child. Well, maybe. You could see why. Well, decent first half, I guess. 1-0 up. Hey, if you want to buy the home shirt in small or 24XL, you can do so now at the club, they're telling us. So, stats from the match so far. Sky obviously can't count because apparently Portsmouth have had 49% possession and Sunderland have had 52. So it's a 101% game. Shots on target, 1 for Portsmouth, none for Sunderland. What else have we got? 2 corners for Portsmouth to none, apparently, even though we've definitely had corners. This might be old. Let's refresh that. Stats. Yep, 50% possession for Portsmouth, 51 for Sunderland, so it's still a game of 101% according to Sky. 2 shots on target for Portsmouth, 1 for Sunderland. That was my ender just before the beautiful own goal. 2 corners apiece. Patterson's made 2 saves, if we can call them saves. And there is a yellow card, and yeah, it was Chris Rigg. I don't really... I'm guessing it was for that foul from my ender. Yeah, do not kick any balls away, Rigg. Yeah, exactly. We don't need you following the Dan Neil thought process when clearing the ball. Got a shot of the third shirt here. Actually, at the ground the other day, I saw it in person, and it's actually a lot nicer in person than the promotional photos that they took of it. We were saying the same for a few of us. We kept looking around going, it's actually really nice. Not nice enough that I've, made a beeline to go and get it or anything, but nice. Better than I thought. Go Leafs. Good morning from Toronto. Come on, lads. And as I always ask when someone's in a different country, what time's it over there? So we'll do scores around the ground. Leeds and Hull are 0-0. Millwall and Sheffield Wednesday are 0-0. Oxford and Preston are 1-1. Plymouth and Stoke are 0-0. Sunderland are beating Portsmouth 1-0. Get in. West Brom are beating Swansea 1-0. In the Premier League, Brentford 1, Southampton 0, Everton 0, Bournemouth 0, Ipswich 1, Fulham 1, Leicester 0, Aston Villa 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Wolves 1. Not a high-scoring day so far. So, you know what that means? We'll take a 1-0. 10:52 a.m. Have you been up? Have you only just got up, you lazy git? No, I don't mean that. So, the bet so far. I had West Brom, Sunderland, Villa and Bournemouth, and so far 3 of them are winning, which is West Brom, Villa and Sunderland. So if Bournemouth could just pull the finger out, that would be a very nice 40 quid. As you can tell, I bet absolutely minimal to try and win that. Gateshead beating Eastleigh 1-0. If Stuart Donald's still involved in Eastleigh, then get in. We're getting a lovely shot of this Barini goal against Newcastle again. I've run out of the things to say because of last night. It was one of those streams that just went on, and we were a bit like, are we actually going to sign any players? Paul Graham thought Emma was meant to be with you. Yes, she was. Something came up, so she might be joining us in the second half, but I didn't want you to deprive you of this beautiful voice that I've got for match commentary. So, Paul, just for you, I thought I'll soldier on and do it on my own. So I hope you're all right with that, if that's okay. Viv seems to be enjoying it, and Elaine has probably been thrown out of Morrison's by now for putting us on the tannoy. Ian Martin, hi, I'm happy with the players we got in last night. I would have liked more experienced striker, but I'm satisfied. Coffee Goblin, Emma's on a date with the security guard. Quite possibly. We did leave her still outside the Academy Light when she said she was signing out, so maybe she went back. Who knows? Yeah, I'm the same, Ian, that I'm sort of glad they got the players in that they did. I wish like you say, an experienced striker would have come in. But we can't argue with how we're playing and how we've done so far in this season, not just this game. Paul Graham, Conrad, your classmate. Oh, thanks, pal. Little highlights here. There wasn't many. I just want to see the own goal again. Who was it earlier on? I'll go back because I don't want to miss the name. But when Sunderland scored, we were asked the all-important question. Thomas Lister asked the all-important question, what was the own goal like compared to Virgini's? So if you all remember Virgini's epic volley against Southampton, unfortunately into his own net, it was nothing like that. Virgini's was a 10 on the embarrassment. I would give theirs a scale on the embarrassment. It'd be a 6 or a 7, just because he blasted against his right back colleague and it just bounces in past the goalie. In terms of skill, though, It's pretty impressive from the other centre-back to perfectly pick that out. Just see Mayenda's chance. He was forced wide. It was a good block by Swanson. I don't think he would have found the goal from there. Kurt the cat kicker Zuma has gone to Saudi. Sunderland under 18s beat Leeds away 2-0. Thank you, Jeff. Was that today, Jeff? Roki S. Is that how you say it? Roki S. We are stronger, so you can't complain. No, definitely not. I think it was one of them before the window, like they announced the 4. We were all sitting there a bit like, what's going on? Why are we not signing anybody? You know, we've let 4 players go. And speaking from our prior experience to that, we're all a bit like, well, that's never a good... You can't just let players go if you're not going to replace them, of course. Out of the 5 signings, Isidore Mepin, not Medvin, Mepin, Abdullahi, Samed Alexic. Which is your favourite and which one out of the 5 is going to be good for Suffolk? Which loanees will get permanence? I like the sound of Samed, just because we don't really have a sitting midfielder, and we never did. We tried to force Ekwat into that position and it didn't quite work out. So I do like the sound of him. I'm impressed with Mepin as well. I think that's a really good upgrade. You get Triantis out and you've got a really experienced centre-back joining. So when Elise is made of glass, as we've seen, I think he's going to be a ready-made one to come in and push O'Nien and Ballard to be better, to obviously not want to lose their position. So those are the ones that I'm really looking forward to. Alexic and Abdullani, I've never heard of them before, so I'm not even going to claim to know how it's going on. Isidore, hopefully good. Hopefully good. That's all I can say about him. He looked good on his highlight package, but as Mike's pointed out and we pointed out, you don't tend to see a low light package. So, Jeff, finished about an hour ago. Well, very good. Bring Isidore on for Bants in the second half. Yeah. Goes, I'm loving that if we go clean in the second half, we will be no goals against after 4 games. Yeah, and it's some sort of record, apparently, if we win or we don't concede for 4 games in a row at the start. No Cat in Zuma's announcement video missed a trick there. Yeah, that would have been quite funny if, like, you seeing people, like, shooing cats out and then he comes in and signs on the dotted line. Like, RSPCA might have had something to say about it, but I do like cats. I've got 2 myself, so it's not funny though. Kurt Zuma's a shocking individual and an awful human being. Jeff, did you read what Speakman said about trying to sloan? He will play DM for Hibs as RBLC's trying to say DM, not CD. Well, that'd be interesting. I saw him that time at Hibs when he smashed the ball off his teammates. He hit one in the face, it bounced and hit the other one, and then hit the other one again and was on the floor. So he clearly does have a little bit of skill about him to pick out his teammate's face from 5-6 yards. Taking my glasses off, it's not like Clark Kent and Superman. You can still tell it's me. RSPCA in Saudi Arabia, says Coffee Goblin. Fair point. Yes. Jameson's ginger and lime. Well, I haven't got any lime. The ginger's here, though. Add whiskey. Well, what's the point in the Jameson's if you're adding... Adverts don't make sense these days. Does anyone remember really good adverts back in the day, like the Reebok belly's going to get you? Class adverts back in the day. You've been tangoed, clapping people around the ears before it became happy slapping. Hey, well, good so far. Not quite as settled as I was in half-time for the Sheffield Wednesday game when we were 3-0 up, but, you know, Guinness Surfer advert, Coffee Gum said, yep, tick, follow, top, follow, tick. What a great advert that one was with all the horses in the ways. Anyone else? Half-time entertainment. What other adverts do you remember from, like back in the 90s and the early 2000s that were class? Was it Pot Noodle, the spicy one, had that guy singing I'm Every Woman and his mates walked in and then they all joined him singing I'm Every Woman as well. It's getting a bit dark, actually. I'm trying to sit in the light. Soon it's going to be like a silhouette, like one of those adverts where they were like, and then I couldn't even speak when he came in. Like a bank robbery, that, by the way. Why do they keep showing the Barini goal? I mean, I'm not I'm not complaining, but it just seems to be. Was it like on this day several years ago or something? What was a class goal like? Tango Taste Sensations. Peter Kay's John Smith advert. Yeah, have it. Adverts were just better back in the day, weren't they? Does anyone remember? Was it Nike? It was either Nike or Adidas that had that one with all the like footballing legends at the time. So you had like Edgar Davids, Desailly, Figo, all like breaking into a complex to steal the Nike football and do skills to get away from some robots. If not, look it up. It was also a PlayStation 1 game they made out of it called The Mission. They did? Adverts got a game on PlayStation 1. Iron Brew, funny advert. Right, yeah, true, very good. Ugh. Well, not much has happened at half-time, as you can see. They've got the lovely training shirt, away shirt, you know, the one with the same colours as here, but all like chevroned across there. Old Spice galloping horses, yeah. Look back at your man. Now back to me. I'm on a horse and all that, yeah. Do you remember the ones with Terry Crews where he just used to burst through and smash up buildings? It's Old Spice as well, different kind. We should probably be talking about the game, but most of you have been here so far, and we've done the stats. Did you make any changes? Let's get back on topic. Would anyone make any changes so far? I know someone said bring on Isidore for Bants, but I think we're doing all right. I don't think we need to make any changes. But anyone else who's been watching it and listening to my really dull tones think we need to make any changes? Go Leafs. Can we all show support and hit the like button? Yes, do that. Do exactly what he says. That would be fantastic. Robert Day, Keegan Brute ads. Yep. Adidas Nike used to awesome adverts. Nike had one with a pitch in a cage. Yeah. Do you remember before? I don't know what company it was, but there was one where there was like a player who was like a Sunday League player, and he got scouted by Wenger, and it was all filmed point of view. And then eventually he was at the Emirates scoring free kicks and things like that. So that was a quality advert back in the day. I can't tell you what it was for, but it was a good one back in the day. No changes, says Danny D. We're playing well. Coffee Goblin, Isidore. It's Wilson Isidore. Yeah. If we're going to, my ender for him, I guess. Top of the table, so we're good, says Ben Rowling. Yeah, pretty much. Doing all right. Don't change it. Doing okay. My bet's not really giving me the best cash out at the moment because it thinks that only Villa and Sunderland are winning. It doesn't have that West Brom are winning, even though they are. And Bournemouth haven't quite done that much against Everton. What's the stats like? Oh, God, they've not even had a shot on target. God, I'm going to go out in last man standing here, aren't I? Try to be clever, not pick City. Paddy Power, Blindsman's football game. I don't remember that one. I'm going to have to Google that one after this. With West Brom, are we like joint top of the table at this much? Sunder Freak, is AA injured? Yeah. Reggie's confirmed, I think, midweek. He's going to be out for at least 3 or 4 weeks, which I think is what pushed us further forward in getting Mepham from Bournemouth. Yeah. Creed Pizza Hut advert with the bag over Southgate's head. Yeah. Offers too good to miss. 12 weeks out, apparently, for God's sake, man. Like, just, I don't know what to say. Adil, I meant, not, I thought Agilis. Well, they're both AAs, aren't they? Yeah. You can see where I went wrong. I don't think so. Anyone know if Ashish is injured? I just don't think he gets near the team that much anymore. What else have we got? Was it Carlsberg with the old England players? Yes, where it was like Peter Reid and everyone in the pub and that. And Carlsberg, they didn't do halftime Sunday League teams. Yeah, I remember that now. Fruit Pastels advert. There's juices loose about this hoose. Yeah. See, this is the quality content you all tune in for. Remembering random adverts from 20 years ago. Players are coming back out now, so we will try to get back on subject. Have Portsmouth made any changes? They've not taken the goal scorer off. Swanson is still playing, so he's on for a brace if he gets another goal for us. I'm still playing at left back, Ogilvy. He does look like me. If anyone's watching, see, we're the exact same. Bald and beard. Bald and ginger beard, I should say. Sunderland are out as well. We haven't done as we did the last few games, Cardiff, Sheffield and Burnley. Regis made the players sort of stay back in the tunnel a bit while the other team came out. We don't seem to be doing that today, as Brown is over the centre circle, ready to take the kick, get us underway. There we go. All the way back to Patterson. Dan Ballard has swapped his long sleeve for short sleeve in the second half. Oh, well done. You own 2 shirts. Mayenda with the flick on. Pat cuts it out. Towler back to Norris. Rigg closing him down. Launches the ball forward. 09 versus Sadie. 09 wins a flick header back to Patterson. Jeff, give Rigg another 10-15 minutes. Let Pervade have a go right mid, seeing Rigg as a yellow. Probably smart to not run the risk with him. Callum Lang closes down Patterson, but he rolls it out to Ballard. Back to Patterson. Still with Patterson. He goes forward to 09. They're not pressing. Ritchie's coming forward now. Back to Patterson. Long ball forward. Going towards Roberts. Ogilvy heads it clear. Long way forward. Ballard easily out strengths Lang, who's on the floor. Job wins the header and wins the second as well, but then loses it. Ritchie's got it. Gone back towards his own centre circle. Forward by Williams to Swanson. Williams has made a burst-in run forward. Portsmouth have gone back. Ritchie dispossessed. Job comes away with it. Charging forward, getting across the centre circle now. Plays it forward. Mayenda easily cut out, but Mundell's broke free. Left side. Left foot. Was that a corner? Goal kick. He had a bad touch at one point, and it was sort of forced him out onto his left foot. And I think the Portsmouth played just enough to keep him away from it there. But that was nearly a beautiful through ball from Job to Mayenda there. Mundell, yeah, a bad touch. Then went out, tried to go around the outside. That was easily a corner. I don't understand how he's given a goal kick there. Short kick out from Portsmouth. Long ball forward. 09 wins it. Brown chests it down. Dinks it forward. It's not gone anywhere. He's mishit that and it's gone out for a throw. Far side by the centre circle. By the centre line. Sorry, not the centre circle, because the centre circle's in the middle of the pitch. And Everton are bloody winning. According to my Paddy Power that I have open. Someone please tell me it's been VAR'd and ruled out. Portsmouth passing it around the defence. Pack switches the play to this near side. Hume should get there. He does. Heads it back to Job. No, it's Rigg. Ballard takes it down and then volleys it forward. Need to get someone, get the foot on the ball. Towler wins the header. Roberts, Job. Someone just bring it down. Bring it down and take under control. Brown's got Ritchie for company. Turns 3 men and then is dispossessed. The ref, is he given a foul? He is given a foul. 3 players brought Brown down and the ref wasn't able to blow because Portsmouth player ran into him. Nope, it's an Everton goal. Well, shit. Ruins everything. Hopefully that brings Bournemouth out a bit. Great. Woo. How to lose a bet and last man standing in one moment. Michael Keane. Bloody Michael Keane. What's he even doing? Long ball forward from 09 into Mayenda. He's got Trowler on his back, lays it off to Rigg. Rigg out to Roberts, right side the penalty area. Cuts back, shoots, deflected. Is it going to land? No, Ritchie clears it. Ballard and 09 tackle each other, but Ballard stayed down. No, he's getting up. I think he just a bit of a heavy challenge. They sort of came together in stopping Sadie there. Rigg, lovely ball to Mundell. Far side, taking on 2 men. Dinks it into Sirkin. He's beaten there. He's a bit late on Williams. Referee's just given a free kick. No card by the look of it. Ugh. Pissing Everton. Still a free kick to Portsmouth. Norris is stepping up to take it. Nearly 49.5 minutes gone. Norris has got the free kick. Still 125 if you're watching. Thank you very much for joining us. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be really much appreciated. And the subscribe button if you're new. Joe surely stepped on his foot there, but Sadie comes away with it. Sunderland players getting back into position. Richie's now gone to Swanson, far side. Mundell's for company. Portsmouth doing lots of quick passes. Players moving in positions again. Back to Pack. They're back in their own half now. All the way across to Towler and Ogilvy. Forward, Sadie's got no options. Looks back to Pack. Richie. Coming forward, Job wins the ball back, plays it forward to Rigg. Rigg, lovely turn. Brown's free, centre circle, striding forward, crossing the halfway line. Still going. Is that Hume? No, it's Roberts. Roberts takes on his man. Outside, crosses right foot. Mayenda. Goal! Get in! Get in, lads. 2-0. It rolled right across the 6-yard line. Mayenda did a dodgy touch. Poked it with his right foot. It went trickling across the line. I think everyone had come in to block a really fast shot, but it rolled across the line for 2-0 to Sunderland. And I've got to change the score again. Mayenda, third goal of the season. Get in, lads. 2-0. Nope. I've just put Sunderland 0. I need to put Sunderland 2. Technology. Was it because I've run out of space? No, I can't have done. Sheffield Wednesday game. I had every bloody player scoring a goal. Lovely. Roberts didn't go on to his left. Right foot, 6-yard, crossed it. Mayenda, first touch. Oh, and the keeper was already blocking, trying to dive for the block, and he was just nowhere there, and it just trickled past him and into the far corner, or the near corner, I should say. Beautiful. Brown was buzzing with that one. He was on the floor, but he was already up and celebrating before it went in. Yes, get in. Sky's done it again. Said that goal was Alan Brown. I'm sure someone said that earlier on as well, that it gave the goal to Brown. But it was definitely Mayenda with his third of the season. SAFC Fan, yes. Coffee Goblin, we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Mike's prediction is still on. Yeah, he had 4-0. And Lee, brilliant switch of play from Rigg. It was well held off and set Brown away. Luty 2244 Brian, come on. Paul Armstrong, Sky saying Brown. Yeah, just saw that. Brown has been given the goal on Sky. It's definitely Mayenda. Great stuff, Mayenda. Brown has now scored 2 according to Facebook. Well, he hasn't on here. Portsmouth have got a throw in on the side by their own, on the near side by their own penalty area. 53 minutes gone. It is 2-0 to Sunderland. Sue Pearce with a smiley face. I'm assuming that's because we're winning 2-0. Oh, Rigg, that was disgusting. Just dinked it over 3 players' heads and turned them all and set Sunderland away again. Roberts, edge of the area, going on to his left. People closing him down. He's not going to get shot away. Turns back, gives it to Rigg. Right-hand side. Roberts now going on the outside. Rigg switches the play. It's gone to Mundell. Can he keep it in? He can. Now he cuts inside, looking for options. Job's been dispossessed. Sadie and Callum Lang coming away with it. We should have the numbers to deal with it, but Portsmouth coming away. Sadie tries to play it in. Hume will cut that out, and he has done. And then he's lost it to Sadie. Sadie's won the ball back. He's a big lad, Sadie. Goes in. Hume with a lovely tackle there, wins the ball. Didn't look like he won the ball at all, but the referee is all that matters, and he said he did. Rigg cross to Sirkin. Sirkin gives it to Mundell, across the halfway line. Sirkin's on his outside. Just slowing down a bit. We don't need to be too outgoing. 54 minutes gone. Giving it back to Alan Brown. Back to O'Nien. 2-0 Everton. Shut up. Don't care anymore. Didn't want them to win anyway. Roberts with a lovely flick through. Just dispossessed. Doesn't quite get there. Pack coming away with it. Tries to play a ball through to Lang. It's going to roll out for a goal kick to Sunderland. Millwall are apparently winning 1-0. I don't know if someone's put it already, but Oxford are beating Preston 2-1. Bloody Everton. Going to get messages off me mates soon and going, you're going out. A lot going out as it stands. Oh, well, at least he's put a lot of people going out and not just me. Sunderland throw in far side again, right by the area where Lee Catamol once battled 10,000 Portsmouth fans at once. Oh, they're showing the front row. Is he there? No, he wasn't sat there. Yeah, the keeper dived thinking it was going to be a really powerful shot with his right foot. Oh, it was Brown. It actually was. We've seen another angle of it. It was rolling towards the goal line, and as it was still going, Brown just poked it even further across the line. So it was Alan Brown who's got the goal for Sunderland. I'm going to have to change the score again. Oh, that's a cruncher from O'Nien there. Wins the ball brilliantly. Pack and Dazelle win the ball back. Mundell is there. Pack. Dazelle coming forward. Lovely tackle from Rigg. Rigg, brilliant play. Mayenda's coming away with it. Mundell's on your left. Free. He's on your left free. Plays it. Mundell into the penalty area. Shot. Yes! Get in, lads. 3-0 to Sunderland. Well, I've got to change the score anyway now. Get in. Mundell again. Right. I'll change Mayenda as well because it was Brown. So Facebook were right on one of them. I think as my keyboard died. So Brown and Mundell. Get in. Are we going to get... Oh, Mike's on for 4 bloody 0. A lot of you said 3-1 before the start of the game as well. So hopefully not that one. Lovely ball. Mayenda, the lovely weighted ball. Mundell left-footed, smashed it at the keeper's near post. Chris Packet hands, went through him and into the near corner. Lovely tackle that from Rigg to get us going and then released Mayenda. Mayenda just charged through. He was pointing. You could see as he was running. He knew where Mundell needed to be. Played it behind Williams. Mundell onto it. One touch. Left-footed. Smashed into the near corner for him and celebrated right in front of the Sunderland fans. Absolutely ripping them apart. Jack Who is what we should just keep calling every win. Jack Who. Mundell has now got 2 for the season. Mayenda's still on 2 for the season because he didn't get one in this game. It was definitely Brown. Sadie's got the ball down in the Sunderland area. He's got Sirkin for company. Swings it across. Bounce free. O'Nien hoofs it clear. Going to go out for a throw, or is Williams going to keep it in? No, it's going out for a throw. Lots of 3-0 comments. Get in. Nice from Mike. One more, lads. I can't read what that says. Game over, says Looty. Best start to the season for 100 years. Viv, is this a dream? That feels that way, doesn't it? When was the last time, even not at the start of the season, where we won 4 games in a row? I can only ever think of us winning 3, maybe, not 4. Same players, different coach. What a change. Yeah, very much so. He can't keep that in far side. But Sunderland throw in right on the far side of the pitch. Mundell, the goal scorer, did well to keep that in. To shepherd it out, sorry. Well, if only Bournemouth could pull the bloody finger out. Portsmouth making 4 changes here. That's going to annoy me. Kamara's coming on. Yengi. I can't see the backs of all the other ones. Lane. And I think it was... Here we are. What was the other one called? Omani. Towler. Looking for Silvera. Gone back to Towler. And all the way across to Williams. 2-0 Everton now. Yeah, cheers, Paul. Thanks for that, mate. Mike says, looking forward to the Sunday bunch. Aren't we all? And everyone here. 150 of you watching. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you being here. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got lots of content each week there. Live streams of the game, live streams reactions of the game, as well as episodes about any news that's happened throughout the week. If you're a member as well, you can always join as a member. It's $1.99 a month, so 50p a week. You get automatically entered into every free shirt or competition giveaway that we have. You should really do it. It's really good, really worthwhile. 2-0 to Derby, as Jeff has said and Coffee Gum has said. Daryl Fennick get the 6th straight win against Middlesbrough. I hope so. Hopefully our new signings are Jebbable. I'm hoping you mean capable. Chris Coates, it's going to be a cricket score, lol. Come on, Black Cats. How old are you, Chris? Because I had a go at myself for saying lol earlier on. 79 likes, says Mike. Let's get to 100. Yeah, come on. Mike got it at half time in the last game. Mike's just got a more likeable presence, I guess. Clean sheet, fingers crossed, says Ian. I hope so. Sorry, I missed a big comment there from someone. Let me go back. Tony R. Hello, lads. Tune in after the stream last night. One of Portsmouth pundits said before the game when they looked at early fixture lists, they thought we were an easy game. Well, are they still thinking that now? Browns won the ball back, centre circle. It's broken to Mayenda. That's just loose touch. 60 minutes played. Portsmouth have made those 4 changes. So they're all on now. So I'm going to have to skip down to see who it is there. So Paddy Lane, Yengi, Omani, and Kamara have all come off. I don't know who's gone off because I wasn't watching. Chris, you're 34 as well. 30 going on 35. Exactly the same as me. We're too old to be saying lol. And Ferguson, for me, it's how organised we are. That's the most impressive thing. And that's what we keep saying on our shows, that it's just, like you say, how easy is it? Our organisation is just so much better that we actually seem like a proper team. We had the majority of these parts last season and the season before. And yet this looks better than any of those coming up. Obviously, we had Diallo as well in one of them and helped, and Clark. But we just look so much better. Loose ball up in the air from Ballard. Realised I haven't been commentating. Wins the header out to number 32, which is Lane. Swings it in, going all the way out for a goal kick to Sunderland. Gonna have to start there. Black Cat tuning in from Japan. How are the lads? The question is, what time is it in Japan? Madman took the dog for a walk, missed the goals. Haha, and back off out to get 5-0. Yeah, 5's fine. We don't want Mike getting his 4. Leeds 1-0 against Hull. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Leeds do. A clean sheet, it'll be very impressive. You can't argue with 4 wins and 4 clean sheets if we do get away with one as well. Has anyone known times like this recently? Sunderland, no. Portsmouth throw-in. Patterson's goal kick went straight out for a throw-in into their half. It was just Sirkin was out-muscled by the player on that side. Is it still Swanson or did he come off? No, Swanson was there. How are we doing on the likes, everyone? Come on, let's get 100. Just for me. No, actually, not for me. Just for how bloody well Sunderland are doing so far. Potentially 4 wins. Potentially 4 clean sheets. Top of the table. It's 22 minutes past midnight in Japan. 2-0 to Villa. That's good, I suppose. It's just my bet has well and truly gone because of bloody Bournemouth. Well, Everton, actually. I had West Brom, Sunderland, Villa, and Bournemouth. And I can cash out for 24 pence now. Sod you 24 pence. Said last night in Mayenda we trust. Do you remember when Mike said in Beale we trust? That's why Mike's not here today. Chris Coates 4-0 is definitely coming here. I mean, if we get 4, I want 5. That's just so Mike doesn't get a correct score because I'm the only one on the team so far that's actually had 2. Well, actually had a correct score, and I've had it twice. Less of it, says Mike. Coffee Goblin, don't rule out a goal against Everton. I mean, hopefully I want 3 goals against Everton. Didn't someone predict 3-1? Yeah, a couple of them did, I believe. Wayne had 3-1. So he's still on, and Mike is still on. But in the grand scheme of things, the predictions don't matter. The 3 points are what matter, and then a clean sheet, and then nice scoreline. Hume pushed out wide. Passed it to Roberts. Roberts cutting inside. Plays it out. It's blocked, but it's come back to him. He's just facing the other way now. Shoved in the back. Goes in the penalty area. Ogilvy clears it. Hume wins it back again. Doesn't quite get there for the hard tackle. Ballard heads it back up the line. Hume's going to get there first. Pushed in the back. Surely a foul. Is he given a foul or a throw-in? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's Sunderland. Agree. A clean sheet would be awesome as well, says Luty. Yeah. Wait. What minute are you on at 16:24? I should have said, actually, I'm on 64 minutes and 15 seconds. So Brentford 2-0 against Southampton, says Jay. I missed a good comment there. What was that one, DD? DD Guitars. What a different... What's different is desire to get up when we have the ball and everyone tracking back when we don't. Relentless running from all them. Impressive desire to push on. The midfield is so assured. That's pretty much perfectly put it up there. Paul Armstrong, I had 3-1, but I hope for 4-0. Coffee Goblin Brentford have played a blinder. Sold Tony for 40 million and still getting goals. He wasn't that prolific when he came back last year. Did he go Saudi in the end, Tony? By the way, the game sort of petered out. That's why there's not much to discuss here. I don't think I've seen the ball get away from either the touchlines or the centre circle. Yeah, it would be good to win 4-0 because one of the Portsmouth channels who used to come on to ours is called 4-0 written all over it. So that would be funny. Mundell was getting his shirt pulled and he did shove Swanson there. Swanson still fuming at he was didn't bet on himself a first goal scorer. Yeah, Saudi for Tony. Oh, interesting. Did the Napoli striker go anywhere? Can't think of his name. Omniscient. Can't read names. I actually do know how to say it, which is really annoying me even more. I've just forgotten how to speak at the moment. Free kick from Roberts. Ballard in for the header, retains possession, and he goes back to... it's back to Hume. Hume plays it out to the right-hand side. Brown does a sensible thing and goes all the way back to Patterson. Hume does well just to shield them off. Patterson's lovely ball there to Hume. Hume dinks it forward. Not near my ender. Job's going to win that. Plays it to Rigg. We've broken away again. Oh, if that pass had been there, Job would have been through. That's the first time Rigg's done a misplaced pass really today. Rigg's going to win the ball back from, is it Kamara? Number 25, it is. Pushed him all the way back to Towler. Mayenda now chasing the defender. Ogilvy's on it. Into Pack. Pack back to Kamara. What minute you on, Tony R? Sorry, guys. 66 minutes and 30 seconds is where I'm at. Be better to win 6-0 or 7-0. I mean, ideally, yeah. Lang crosses the centre circle, looking for his options. He's got Mundland circling on the far side for company. Williams has gone out to Swanson. Swanson's gone back to Williams. Oh, sorry, lad. Pause yours, Tony, and then you'll catch up. No, you don't catch up. I'll catch up to you. Ogilvy crossing the halfway line. It's gone to Lane, sorry, not Lang. Dinks across, headed out by 09. He's going to win the second ball as well. Pack is fouled on the edge of the area, but the ref's saying play on. Lang goes into the area. Cross blocked by Sirkin. It's a corner to Portsmouth. 67 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Millwall have scored. It was Watmore again. Any subs yet? No, we haven't made any changes yet, Mike. Gates had have a player sent off. Doesn't that happen every weekend? Yep. Jeff Robinson, gap between Championship and the 10 to 14 Premier League teams is getting wider. Yeah, we don't want to stay down here any longer than we have to. Although, as Mike's pointed out, and I've pointed out many times, show no fear. Corner comes in, headed out by Sirkin. Mundell's going to get there, tries to head it, comes off his shoulder, but breaks away, wins the ball. Roberts is coming forward. Mayenda's in the middle, plays a lovely ball. Mayenda's through. He's been forced a bit wide. He's got Mundell in the area still. Keeps going. Got two. Yeah, should have passed it. Williams takes it off of him and comes away with the ball. Job, lovely tackle that. Absolutely lovely tackle from Job. He's been brilliant this season. Brentford 3-0. Potmore, good player, but for us, made of quavers. Very good. Tony Hart, wait, you're not behind. I'm 2 minutes behind and not live on the YouTube stream. See, Tony? I know what I'm talking about. Kamara. Cross to Williams. 68 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Probably 35, really. Dinks it forward. 09 has fooled his man. Plays it to Patterson. Patterson's now looking this side. Straight up the middle. The centre-back Towler brings it down. Ogilvy. Forgot his name for a second there. Lane. Left side's got Roberts and Hume for company. Swings it in. 09's there again. Clears it out to Roberts. Roberts back to Hume. Hume back to Roberts. Looking for a foul. It's foul. Pushed. No, nothing given. Sunderland yelled, messed about with the ball, got a shove from Lane into the fans, and then the fans shoved him back as well. See, they might just be on the near side, all these awful Portsmouth fans now. Oh, this feels good. Preston had a player sent off. Good. Switch of play from Portsmouth, gone all the way out to Swanson. He's got Mundle for company. Gone back. Williams blasts the ball into Brown's face. Brown has stayed down. He's just getting up now. It's gone out for a throw given to Portsmouth right near the corner flag, about a metre or two away from it. Job is a Rolls Royce for play. Really is. Massive improvements this season. We were all saying he should have been playing further forward last season, but Regis has clearly seen that he's actually like an engine and a box-to-box player, and he's flipping phenomenal. Portsmouth fans don't look happy. That's my favourite thing. Oh, we're going to have to do... Surely needs to be checked. Brown's been smashed in the face with the ball, and the referee doesn't seem to be calling anyone over. Brown is still on. Darren Elliott, quality player, really has been fantastic again. Early shouts for man of the match for everyone in the chat, 150 of you. Cross from Portsmouth. Header. Blocked, well done. Looked like it was going to be headed in, but Ballard got there. Referee, there's a player down. Stop the game. Thank you. Ballard took one on the shin there and blocking it by the looks of it. He looks to be okay. It's just... he went, do you want any help? And he went, no. Let's have a look. So Lang couldn't quite drop. Yeah, Ballard, beautiful block that, throwing his body on the line in front of Lang before they could get a shot away. And Ballard saying, well, he booted me. Right, Portsmouth have their throw in. Ballard marshalling everyone out. Pack on the ball, goes across to Lang. Blocked by Hume. What a tackle that is. Going back to the halfway line. Lane all the way back to Kamara. He's been closed down by Rigg. I don't think he knows where he is. Oh, he just about turned him and has to go all the way back to the keeper. Chris Rigg's been fantastic again. Oxford 3-1, Villa 2-1. Rigg, Mayenda, people are saying he'll be okay for 90 and then out for 3 weeks afterwards. It's gone all the way through to Patterson, takes it down on the chest and then catches the ball as well. Mayenda, a shout, Rigg, man of the match for me, and Black Cat says Mayenda. Give it to Pato, had now to do. We didn't need to play Patterson for 4 games, really. We could have just played everyone in outfield. 71 minutes and 45 seconds gone. Patterson, long clearance out left side. It's going to float to Sirkin, wins a header. Bounces back, but he gets it. Surely he was tripped there. Brown's in as well. Referee plays advantage. That was an awful ball through from the Portsmouth player. It's going to roll out for a goal kick. Anthony Patterson just lets it go. Coffee Goblin, let's use some subs. There's been a lot of shouts. Mayenda, Rigg, Job have been brilliant. Brown's had another really impressive game. It's one of these ones we're finding it hard to name man of the matches, because everyone's done so well. Are they saying Brown's goal should have been offside because their player wasn't on the pitch and it was behind the keeper? Who cares? It did count. Do you know why? Because it's 3-0. 2-0 at time. Mundle is coming off. Who's he coming on for? Isidore. It's Wilson Isidore. Isidore has come on for Mundle. DD Guitars, the fans are known for their shoving and interaction with opposition players. Hated playing them in League One. Serious chip on their shoulder about us. Well, I hope they're enjoying today, because I can't stand Portsmouth. I didn't want to say that earlier on in case they beat us, but I really can't stand them. Mundle's getting a lot of congratulatory handshakes and fist bumps on the bench for his role in today's game. Portsmouth have just kept that in. Poveda has come on for Roberts as well. Has that gone for a Portsmouth corner? So Poveda is on, and so is Wilson Isidore. Roberts and Mundle made way. For Mundle, so left wing, yeah, I would say he's gone out left. Isidore, he's a big guy. Didn't realise how tall he was, and I saw him last week at the game. Let's have a look. Tony R. Isidore, hat-trick incoming. I mean, that would be good. Lovely 6-0. Get Pompey and Coventry relegated. Hope so. Job wins the header from the corner. Mayenda and Rigg are there. Poveda wins it. Mayenda's breaking away. Cuts inside. Plays it. Oh, is Isidore going to come back for it? They didn't win the 50-50. He didn't fully commit to the 50-50 there. He can play left wing and he can play striker, Isidore. So I think they've gone, Mayenda's having a good game. You don't want to change that up. And I think, are we a bit more short on the... No, that's not. I was going to say we're shorter on the left side. We're short on the strikers because we haven't got any. Can't stand Burnley, says Black Cat. Well, you'd have been happy last week. Yeah, he can play striker. He can play left wing as well. So I don't think he's going to be bothered where he's playing today. Hopefully he scores. Seems to be Kamara's gone back for them, so they're doing a back three. You've got Ogilvy left side now, plays it to Lang, 30 yards out, centre of the goal, tries to dink ball in, checking on the chest, and he's fallen over from the Portsmouth player. Here he is, Isidore. Meggs is one, and he's passed him, crossing the halfway line, got Lang for company, brushed off the ball. They're saying he won the ball. I don't know how you win the ball when you shoulder someone over, but never mind. Portsmouth coming forward. Pack switches the play to this near side. Lane takes it down, plays it infield to Job. Job, lovely. Saw a challenge coming, retains the ball. He's on the floor, comes away with it for Rigg. Rigg driving forward as well. No Portsmouth player going near him. Plays it out to Poveda. Poveda into the penalty area. Cross blocked by Ogilvy. It's gone for a corner. Poveda's a left footer as well, it seems like, as well, on that side. So we clearly like our inverted wingers. What excuse will Portsmouth use? Hopefully they use the one that they're shit and an awful football club, because it's true. Darren Elliott, don't like Cardiff or Swansea. How can they play in the EFL? Celtic and Rangers can't. Fair point. Celtic and Rangers would be in this league, or potentially lower if they were in the English tiers. Are we just having a hate watch now of all the teams we dislike? Corner to Sunderland at 75 minutes and 50 seconds gone. Hopefully you've caught up, Tony R. Poveda on the corner. Ballard header. Didn't quite go in. Cleared by Lang, but still in the penalty area. Isidore uses his strength, wins it back. Poveda, edge of the area. Left-footed shot, blocked. Brown coming away with it. He's being chased, but he'll get there first. Lays it back to Anthony Patterson. Coffee Goblin, I hate Newcastle. I think that's the obvious one. We all agree with you on that one. I think you'll find hard to find a Sunderland fan who goes, I think they're all right. Poveda plays it back to Brown. Brown all the way to Patterson. Darren Elliott, that's a given. Yep, pretty much. Goes without saying a lot of the time. Long ball forward from 09. Isidore, is he onside? Yep. Holding off his man. Comes in field. Switches a play to Rigg. Rigg's got Poveda and Mayenda in the box. He's moving out to the side of the penalty area. Back onto his left. He's giving it to Brown. Brown's looking for Job. Looking for Cirkin on the far side. Did you see the Newcastle transfer window? Well, I don't think even they did. Their best signing was John Ruddy. Hate Man City. Yeah, that's just a given now, isn't it? Job on the ball still, retaining possession really well. Hume and Job, lovely little interchange of passes. We've come away with it. On back to Ballard. I don't know what number I'm on now for that. Brown gone up to sort of right back at the moment because Hume's out of place. I love the way Brown just knows to sit in on someone's place when they're not there. Ballard all the way back to Patterson. Bit loose, but Patterson got there. The best thing to come out of Newcastle is the road. Very good. Cirkin back to Patterson. 77.5 minutes gone. Say we are top the league. Say we are top the league. Joe with a lovely little body feint sent 3 Portsmouth players to the shops as he's coming now towards the halfway line. Rigg, lovely touch. He's past Kamara. He's pulling him down, ref, surely. Yep. Free kick to Sunderland. Yellow card for Kamara. He was holding Rigg the whole time. Job and Rigg, man, they're just a class above, aren't they? Just that touch just to set himself away. Portsmouth will no doubt ring their sodding bell and sing their one song all game. Hate the chimes. Crap they do over and over again. I agree with everything you've said, DD Guitars. Don't know, even the Angel of the North turns its back on the place. Very good. Stand up if you hate the Mags. Hang on. There you go. A big fat belly on your screen, everyone. I hate them. Hope you all did it as well at home. Wherever you are, you better be doing it at home. Saw Rigg live last week for the first time in a while. It was very special. Yeah, same with my first game at Stadium Light in a while last week. And he's just a pleasure to watch. Hume with the free kick. Isidore back post. Is it going to bounce? That was handball, surely. Ref doesn't give anything. Rigg dispossessed by whoever number 29 is for them, which is Blair. So he must have come on for them. So a few Sunderland players complain it should have been a handball. Portsmouth have got the game back underway. Kamara coming away with the ball. He's got Rigg for company. Ogilvy charging forward. Poveda easily beats him. Beats another one. No, he doesn't. Brown wins it. Lovely little turn out of trouble. He's just so clever Brown with his little touch. He just knows exactly what to do. Lang got taken off for Blair. That was the change that Portsmouth have made. Rig in a few years will be worth 80 million. That good. I think it could be more. Easily be more. He's absolute class. Same with Bellingham as well. Poveda does well to hold Kamara back, keeping Portsmouth in their own half. 79 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Still 3-0. A great 3-0. Leeds are winning 2-0 against Hull. Thank you, Coffee Goblin. 154 of you. What were the likes on, guys? Just out of interest. I haven't seen in a while. Stoke are beating Plymouth. Boo! Poveda wins the ball back. It's just going to go out for a throw. 150 of you watching. Thank you. 157. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you could like and subscribe, it would be much appreciated if you would. And stick around for all the awesome content that we do. Ball bounces to Sirkin off of Lang. Not Lang, he went off. Blair. Throw into Sunderland far side. 80 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Neil might struggle to get back in this middle. Yeah, I mean, the four midfielders that we have, not including the Semed that we signed yesterday, are absolute quality and all have a sort of reason to be in the team. I do think Rig and Bellingham are clearly our best two. So you lose one of them, even in place of the one you do lose a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. 95 likes, only 95. You were at bloody 100 by half time, Mike. It's the only thing you've got over me at the moment. Help me out, please. 5 more. Even if you've got other devices at home with other accounts, just tell your missus, can I borrow your phone? Just go on YouTube. Like, that's all I need. Isidore ducks out the way, wins a throw-in for Sunderland. Far side of the pitch, not far from the penalty area. Alan Brown ran over like he was going to take it and then just walked off. Sirkin's coming forward to take it. Keep looking in the front row of the Portsmouth crowds to see if that guy's there. Isidore with the layoff to Sirkin. Lovely 1-2. Sirkin's there. Goes past 1-2. He's won a corner for Sunderland. Tried to take on 2, but it bounced through. All the Portsmouth fans are leaving, or lots of them are leaving. 81 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Go Leeds. Let's get to 100 likes. Please, it'd be much appreciated. Paul Robson, hate Leeds and Hull as well. Well, you won't like that game. They're playing each other. Aldo RFC. Hey, will there be a North East derby in the Premier League next season? Yes. No, there won't be. They're getting relegated. We're getting promoted. Neil needs to sign a new contract in the international break. Best for his development next 2 or 3 years. He won't be there. He'll be under the bridge, the troll. I'm guessing you're on about the Portsmouth fan. Corner, keeper's flapped at it. It's come out to Isidore. Takes on his man. Tries to put a cross in. And then all over the back of the defender and gives away a foul. Never mind. He's a big lad. Hope Plymouth don't sack Rooney yet. Let us do it. Yeah, I know what you mean. In terms of, we don't want them to get that honeymoon period when they play us. I hope he's not there long, though, because little soft spot for Plymouth. A lot of family support Plymouth in my family. Not me, though, but, it's like a soft spot for them. I hope we take 6 points off them, but I hope they win every other game. Ogilvy forward. Lane. Poveda for Company. I've said that a lot today for Company. Apparently that's a foul just falling onto the floor. Kamara's laid it off back to Towler. Is it Towler? Yeah, Towler. Pack out to Swanson. We've got the game underway with a beautiful own goal for Sunderland. Ogilvy. Liked from Dallas, Texas, Claire. Thank you very much, Claire. Much appreciated. They didn't do a 1-2 move there, so the ball just came away. Job's got it in the penalty area. Long ball, clears it forward. Hasn't quite bounced to Rig. Poveda could have got there, but he's made them kick it out of play for a throw-in. 2-1 to Forest against Wolves. No, we've read that one. Mind you, we are Sunderland. Who do we fear? I don't really fear anybody. The way we started this season, the way the manager's got us playing, the players we have, it feels a bit like under Mowbray at the end of the season before. Probably better than that, really. I don't really fear anybody. And he's put 2-1 Forest, or is it? Oh, VAR stepped in. Mayenda taking on Towler. Doesn't quite come away with it. They've gone back to Williams and Swanson. No goal, Merson is just drunk. Fair enough. That's not funny. Hume. It's gone away to Towler. Williams. Coming forward to the halfway line. Plays it to Swanson. No, it's not Swanson. It's Sadie. Loses the ball. Mayenda's onto it. Played it into Rig. Rig and Poveda have swapped places just to make sure. Poveda looks a bit big. Like Sador back post. Done a Cruyff turn to keep the ball in somehow. Mid-air Cruyff turn. And then he's won the ball back off the Portsmouth player. What a guy. It was easily going out of play. Did a flying Cruyff turn to keep it in. And then still dispossessed the Portsmouth player who won it. Riggs on the ball. Plays it out to Poveda. His near side. Taking on his man. Going up against Towler. Plays it to Rig, edge of the area. Left foot. Curls it. Blocked. Oh, it nearly bounced to Poveda. Is he going to let it go out for a corner? It is. Sunderland corner. 118 likes. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Really does help the channel out. If you'd all subscribe as well, that would be much appreciated. We're approaching 10,000. If you want to get entered into free competition, I say free competition. If you want to get entered into lots of competitions, consider becoming a member. It's only $1.99 a month, and you get entered automatically into every competition we have. So far, we've had a signed Bellingham shirt. We've had a Sunderland shirt from the 05-07 season. And then we've got a squad signed Equa shirt as well. It might not be worth as much anymore now he's gone. Corner from Sunderland, Poveda all the way at the back post. Very high. Sirkin takes it down 2-1. To Everton now. How many minutes left? I need a 3-2. Never felt better being a Sunderland fan. Lovely kit, lovely team to back it up. Vibey Monkey. Very true. Very true. Stephen Martin, the players are making up for last season. They really are. Jay has put something on, but it doesn't bring up the emoji that you've used there, Jay, so I can't see that one. Rusin's coming on. Mayenda's coming off. Mayenda's worked really hard today for Sunderland, so he deserves all the applause he's getting from the Sunderland fans as Rusin's coming on. Shirt looks a bit big for him, but it was a salute from Jay. I've gone and had a look. Coffee Goblin says 3 more minutes, and then it's stoppage time. Mike says it's a salute. I know, I went on, Mike. God. Mayenda's getting warm reception from everyone on the bench. For his goal, not goal. It's an assist, I get. He poked it towards goal and Brown followed it in. Derby 3-0 up against Bristol City. Rusin straight into the action in the penalty area. Lays it off to Isidore. Isidore back to Rusin. Got his back to goal. 4 Portsmouth players with him. Out to Sirkin. Sirkin taking on Swanson. Trying to turn him inside out. Beats him. He's got hold of his shirt. Free kick to Sunderland. Surely that's a yellow card. It is, thank you. Signed Bellingham shirt will be worth thousands in a few years. Yeah, it will. So just think, we'll get more stuff like that from our sponsors, whether it be LU Soccer, whether it be football prizes that we have. Should be one every other week that available to get. So $1.99 a month, it's not bad. I'm in there. I'm not allowed to win them though. Same with Mike. But they're there to be won. There's only like 30 or 40 members, so you're always in with a good chance. Free kick just about 2 meters further in than the corner flag. It'd be nice to seal it with a 4th. Actually, no, Mike's got 4-0. Nah, 3-0's fine. Unless it's Isidore. I'll allow it for Isidore. Free kick, dinked in, header. Oh, bounced through Sunderland. Shot from Sirkin just over the bar. He turned his man and just smashed at it, and it just over the bar. 88 minutes, 10 seconds gone. Still 3-0. So the corner free kick came in. 2 players went for it. Sirkin on the turn, smashed it just over the bar. Could have been 4, Mike. Unlucky, son. Kamara coming away with the ball now. Having to be careful when he's dispossessed because he's on a yellow. Towler to Ogilvy. Down to Lane. Lane forward to Blair. Swanson got a yellow card. It's just come up. Of course he did. It was the foul. Oh, 9 was fouled by Blair. Lovely bit of play there. When, one of those centre-backs, I've been fouled, go down. It was one of those. Jude could learn a thing or two from Job, pretty much, yeah. Glad Rig head didn't get turned by the teams. No, I think he needed this, and he's going to be better for it. Is he on a 2-year deal now? So do we have to worry about the season after this one, potentially? Or is he on a 3-year? Hopefully it's a 3. Coffee Goblin, Howe, the clean sheet. Yeah, that's the hope now. 89 minutes and 15 gone. Long kick forward from Patterson. Job pushes Blair in the back, and it's a free kick to Portsmouth. Everton 2-2. You better not be joking with me. Please don't be joking with me. Hopefully they get a third. Oh, man. I need a last-minute winner from Bournemouth. Come on, that'd be amazing. And it would keep me in my last man standing, so please, God. Come on, Bournemouth. And I'd win 40 quid as well. I'd win 40 quid and still be alive in last man standing. Rig to Job. Beautiful partnership in the middle. Job, long ball forward, looking for Poveda. He's got Ogilvy. He's going to beat them all there. Goalkeepers come out. He did get there first. Goalkeepers operating as a left back now. Plays it to Lane. Lane does a flick in field. Blair gets round Job. Job company. Lovely tackle from Brown. Clears it out for a Portsmouth throw-in on the left side. 90 minutes are up. How many minutes were added on? Yeah, 2-year deal, someone said, for Rig. Back post, free header. Oh, no, the clean sheet's gone. They headed it back across goal, and Luke O'Nien, with his third goal of the season, has made it 3-1. So Wayne has 3-1. We started the day with an own goal. We end the day with an own goal. Luke O'Nien, own goal. 3-1. Yeah. Was it unlucky? He didn't look what was behind him. Striker's header, to be fair. But yeah, disappointing. (3-1) Gutted. Wayne's got a correct score, though. Portsmouth coming forward again. I still don't know how many minutes were added on here. Hume's come away with it. It's disappointing that. Ballard tripped by number 10 for them. Hey. Yeah, lots of people had 3-1 earlier on. Someone's just put Everton, sent Everton a thing to me with a face palm. Hopefully that means it's 3-2. I haven't had anything yet. 4 minutes added on, according to is it Aslin? Thank you. As well, still no team scored against Sunderland. That is true. Only we have scored against Sunderland. Can we blame it on those who predicted 3-1? Yeah, we have to. An opposition player still hasn't scored. Exactly. Come on, Bournemouth. Yengi got a yellow card for them. Ballard easily dispossesses Yengi, but apparently that's a foul. I thought Ballard stuck the visa, but the ref there, but he probably didn't. 92 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Let's not concede another one, lads. Come on. Concentrate on. It was a mistake. That's all it was. Let's just move on. Lane, dispossessed by Poveda. We scored 4. What do you mean we scored 4? What, today? Well, technically, we've scored 3 because Swanson scored for us as well. Rusin, dispossessed, bundled off the ball. Here we go. Brown. Nah, he's lost the ball there. Oh, Bournemouth are winning. It's 3-2. It's just come up my phone. Please, Bournemouth. Someone confirm it for me. I'll have won 40 quid and still be alive in last man standing. 09 shepherds it out. Goal kick to Sunderland. Please be true. Please be true. What a comeback from Bournemouth. I'm not a Bournemouth fan. I'm just a money fan, guys. Come on. I would say pints on me all round, but there's 150 of you, and I think it's a bit more than 40 quid's worth. Maybe if I win the last man standing. Get in. I've got a 3-2 from Paul Armstrong. I'm gloating in that group. 3-1 Brentford. Or has it been disallowed? Have my cash out options dropped all the way down? Or have Swansea scored against West Brom or something? Hey. 93 minutes 50. Sirkin dispossesses Yengi. Job and Isidore there. Rusin pushing them back. Free kick to Portsmouth just outside the centre circle. I think our game's over because it's been approved on mine. Darren, you better not be mugging me off here with 2-2. Free kick from Portsmouth, headed out by Ballard. Oh, it's blocked. Gone out for a corner to Portsmouth. With 30 seconds, the game's over. Ballard turned to the crowd and gave them all this as well. I love Dan Ballard, mate. He's an absolute legend. Get in, lads. 3-1 to Sunderland. What an absolute 4 wins. 4 wins from 4. Who would have thought this at the start of the season? Absolute unbelievable stuff. I'm almost speechless with it as well. Regis Labrie just knows what he's doing and gets us. So, if anyone could confirm with me, a West Brom still winning. That's the big one at the minute. And a Villa still winning. That's what matters the most. My cash out's just gone from 30 pence to £26, so I assume they're still going. But full time at Fratton Park is Sunderland. Well, no, Portsmouth 1, Sunderland 3. Get in. Top of the league. 4 wins out of 4. No opposition player has scored past us because 09 did it himself. Absolute beautiful. I don't know. Anyone else in here? We've got 140 if you're still in here. Let's get your man of the matches in as well. Just because what an absolute... this team. You know, when you just love the game. And you always wait for these moments when it's good. And they don't come along very often. West Brom full time, I see from Coffee Goblin. That's what I like to hear. I'm just waiting for Villa, just for myself. Everton are doomed, says Paul Robson. I hope so. It feels very Sunderland back in the late 2000s of signing in the Premier League, late 2010s. Tony still in the crowd at Bournemouth, it seems, so he hasn't quite gone yet. Black Cat says, cheers. No, thank you, mate. Thank you for watching from Japan. I appreciate it. Rig, man of the match, says Coffee Goblin. It's finished 3-2 to Bournemouth. Get in. And Villa won as well. I've won some money and I'm still alive. I'm putting that in the group just to see what I get. Let's have a look. Still alive. Oh, I've just switched on to Sky and it says Villa are still playing. So, man of the match, everyone. So, I see a few Rigs in there. I think Rig had a fantastic game as well. Mundell was great. Mayenda was great. Even though he didn't score, got an assist in the end as Brown did it. And it's full time and Villa have won as well. So, get in. Get in. I've won 40 quid. About 9 people have gone out in last man standing. Sunderland have won 4 games in a row. Absolute unreal stuff. Scott Robertson says, Brown, yeah, fantastic shout again. It's so hard to pick a man of the match now just because every one of them is putting an absolute shift in and doing the business for us. It's just, I'm almost speechless, and we're only 4 games into the season of how well we're doing. I'm just waiting on, just in case, because Jacob and Michael Bowers were at the game today, and they might be joining us to have a bit of a gloat. So Wayne, I don't know if Wayne's watching for us, but Wayne had 3-1 Sunderland, so he got a spot-on prediction. So if I load up where our predictions were a minute, bear with me. Are we in banners? No, we're in brand. So this was us before. So obviously me at the top because I'm awesome. So I move on to 12. Philly moves on to 8. Jacob moves on to 6, Mike on to 6, Wayne moves on to 9, Emma stays on 2, and Terry moves on to 4. So I'm still top of the league, just like a certain Sunderland are as well. And if you're a member as well, we count you in that. So we'll have to go in. We have a manager, Looty2244 says, yeah. Connor, everybody played well. Great victory and top of the league. We can't keep clean sheets every week. Harsh on 09, but fantastic result. 3 goals in 4 games for Luke 09, though. Rig, man of the match, seems to be getting a lot of shouts from people. Will a promoted team win before Christmas? Have they not so far? Didn't Derby win? Oh, you mean the Premier League, I'm assuming. I hope not. I don't mind Ipswich. Do you know what I mean? Paul Robson, thanks, mate. See you next time. Yep, see you later, Paul. It'll be Well, we won't have a game next week, but it'll be the one after against Plymouth on the 14th. I think it might be Philly who will be doing that one. Mike will be doing his walk that he's doing for the British Heart Foundation, walking from his house in Burnley all the way to the Stadium of Light for charity. I don't have the link to hand, unfortunately, but we'll put it out on our community page if anyone wants to donate at all for the British Heart Foundation in memory of Jack Shields, a former channel member of ours who a pundit, if you call him that, panelist is probably the best one, who came on and sadly passed away in April. I think he was only 29. So Mike's doing that walk for him and hopefully raising a good bit of money for charity. So Mike will be away that weekend, and then we'll be doing a live show or a show from the Stadium of Light, hopefully. It'd be nice to see all the guys in person for a change. I don't think anyone is joining us at this point here because the game has ended. And if there are any Portsmouth fans there, it's ended 3-1 to Sunderland. Can't even say we scored all the goals, man. You know, like Charlton used to do to us, but never mind, eh? So let's just have a little look at the league table, just for my own benefit. So the table, Sunderland top with 12 points, 4 wins from 4, 9 goal difference. It could have been 10. West Brom in second, 3 wins, 1 draw, 10 points. Watford play tomorrow against Sheffield Wednesday. Leeds are in fourth with 8 points. Blackburn are 8 points as well. Burnley in sixth. Borough in seventh. So, hey, good day. Another good day again. I'm now going to go and play football in the garden with the little man. Teach him how to play like Chris Rigg and Joe Bellingham. Have to show him videos. I'm not any good at it like that. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out with running the channel, of course, because we don't get paid for it there. Like the stream, that really helps us out in the old YouTube algorithms, as it were. And consider becoming a member. $1.99 a month, you get entered into all the competitions. I think I've said it enough times today, but I appreciate you all for joining me. Another glorious win for Sunderland, and long may it continue. We'll see you for another live game after the international break, but join us tomorrow night at 7:30 on the channel for the Sunday Bunch. So take care, everyone. See you next time.